Oh, let's go around the cast and crew, figure out who we are and who we are playing today. And let's start with Liam. How's it going, Liam?
It's going pretty well. It's been a nice long bank holiday weekend, so I'm feeling good.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Talk to me. Talk to me about Nate.
Well, Nate is the party's rogue, and he's here for revenge because Oscar Yinth is related all the way back to episode 1, related to the assassin and that killed my best friend, Oliver Gray. So he's here to finish the deal, get it over and done with, so he can move on with his life.
Nice. he's trying to finish this whole deal, yo. He's done.
Yeah.
He's done here. Fantastic, fantastic. We got Chris back today. How's it going, Chris?
I'm good, thanks. I'll be playing Oberon, the bard and ex-warlock. He's here to finish what he started. His patron was deceived by this great serpent who...
You said Patreon.
Patreon, I bet. Yeah. For my Patreon, because she's stuck in the Feywild right now. All the portals have been closed, and I've lost my powers, so
Yeah.
it's going to be tricky. But I've still got a few tricks up my sleeve, so
Hell yeah.
we'll see how it goes.
Hell yeah. Fantastic. And speaking of tricks and sleeves, how's it going, Lauren? I know, it was an odd segue.
Yeah, I like it though. I like it. It's going well. Yes, Georgie. Georgie. She likes crossbows. She likes her friends. She hurts people and she doesn't mean to. And it's all gonna be fine.
She's also engaged.
Thank you.
In case she forgot.
I often do. But yes, that's her. I'm so excited and scared.
Fantastic. And we have Kiana back with us today. How's it going, Kiana?
It's going good. My heart's racing. I'm terrified, but always excited, as every episode is. I'll be playing the Tiefling cleric Iana, who kind of signed up just to go into the mines, ended up on a whirlwind Feywild adventure, and then now back, actually here to do the job she signed up for. So she's ready. I'm not ready, but she's ready.
She's ready. Well, at least one of you is. And Gillian, how you doing?
I'm doing awesome, Will.
Good, good.
Yes.
Talk to me about Liana.
Well, Liana is a high elven sorceress and also the commander of the Duck Brigade that she has been happily reunited with after all that has happened. And she has taken full responsibility after she and Oberon went into a huge debate about who should lead after he got an army of rats.
Right. Yeah. You know that has Oberon's definitely the Pied Piper of the rats, and you're definitely the owner of the Duck Brigade. So we should remind ourselves of what happened last time, because if you guys are just tuning in for the very first time, I mean, this is a finale, so it's not the best point to pick up. However, here to remind us of every single thing that has ever happened in every single one of these episodes and seasons is Lauren with the recap.
Right, I could probably do that. All right. So we arrived at the Resistance's camp after being in the Feywild for apparently 2.5 years. Everyone was super happy with us. It was a lovely homecoming. Nobody was mad. No one threw things. No one cried. We met up with Duncan Hallwinter, good buddy, who gave us updates, filled us in, and we decided to go to the mines. We shared a lot about with each other, regarding...
Sharing is caring.
Yes, around the campfire. And there may have been tear shed involving the other Hallwinter. And then we took him to the mines. We got some cool stuff from Duncan because he's a good person. And we went to the mines and we're sneaking in, maybe. And we think if we can stop the leader of this cult of Yuan-Ti, then maybe we can stop them from making things any worse, since like the whole north is destroyed.
Yeah, pretty much. So the plan is go in there, blow up time, and come out fine again. after having destroyed probably what is a small army of Yuan-Ti, who are very, very difficult to kill, as these guys have found out in the past. So, yeah, that's the plan for today. Go down into these mines, and that's what we're going to be picking up.
That's a bad plan.
Hang on, guys. Let's not do
Now
this.
that he repeats it like that,
When you put it that way... Sounded really heroic before. Yeah, so before we dive into it, I'll remind you guys of how you can interact with today's show. Of course, if you haven't followed, follow. When we hit 20 followers, you guys get to decide something which happens next in our campaign. This one is going to be a particularly deadly and brutal adventure, so I suggest that you guys help them out a little bit. Seeing it is finale
we
week.
have the Patreon account, so Oberon can get a new patron, so he can go.
Yeah.
Make everyone's fun.
Here is the tweet for you guys at 20 retweets. Same dealio happens. We're already halfway there for a retweet viewer decision. And, of course, you can donate to affect the game as well. You can give players nat 1s, nat 20s, wild magic surges, and so much worse. So, yeah. You hadn't seen the answer. Jon Snow needed 24 hours ago. Spoilerinos. All right, then. So let's dive into today's adventure as you guys are headed down into the mines, having built a tunnel via the Duck Brigade down to the mines, which is hopefully a kind of secret entrance that will guide you into enemy territory without having to go past what is presumably a fairly meaty resistance on the doorway into the mines. So let's get first of all a sort of I guess marching order as to who's going in first, who's doing what whilst you guys are diggling.
First of all, I would like to, as we pack up our tent, I will go over to Oberon and hand him the gem of brightness that Duncan gave me.
What is this? Is it just a bright gem? What does it do?
Why would I? It apparently can bring light or blind a single creature or blind a lot of creatures in some kind of radius. I don't understand magic. I know.
Use it when all the other lights have gone out. Right, got it.
Oh, yeah. Or, just to help us see because we're human. So in case we need it.
Oh, yeah, that would help, actually.
I'm sorry for blaming you.
Yeah. Let's not worry about it. Let's just get this done, and then there'll be no one left to blame.
I'll poke my head out of the tunnel and be like, what about me? You were quite moody with me. Do I get an apology? I guess not, and I'll die back on that.
Nate.
Yeah?
I love you.
Got it.
I know.
And I forgive you.
Who wouldn't love this?
Right, sure.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right, so I can blind people with this and then use it as like a dancing light spell, or
Yeah, I'll send you the info.
Okay, cool.
But, yeah.
I also have a lights cantrip if you guys didn't know already.
Yeah, you've used that a lot.
Yeah.
It was a nice gesture.
Yeah.
God.
It was more the sentiment.
All right. Who wants to go in this dark, scary tunnel first?
I'm already down here.
Oh.
You just hear his voice floating up from the darkness. Hey, thanks to Musu for subscribing to that Twitch Prime. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it.
Yay.
Yeah.
We have then Nate and then Yana.
Yeah, I'm
then
equipping my
Georgie.
shield. Just
Okay.
Hey, I'm not in front.
yeah.
Then
I'm
You're
not arguing with
already
you.
in there.
You can. You've got good eyes.
Devil
You can
came along.
detect the traps,
Yeah, but she's in like heavy armor and stuff.
which is why she's right behind you.
I don't like this plan. All
You
right,
can
fair
pull
enough.
back if need be.
All right, got it.
So Nate's
You
like,
just
Nate
you
is kind of
just tell me
scouting
when I
ahead.
need to move back, then I'll do it.
Got it.
I'll
Okay.
be
Yeah,
in the.
then-
I'll be toward the
Middle.
middle.
Yeah,
With
Georgie's in the-
Sildar.
Goes
Yeah.
in the middle, and Oberon and Leanna at the back.
Yep, and I'll be, and the Duck Brigade will be following right next to me.
Okay.
Okay,
I'll be
so
trying to
Leanna's in the back then with the ducks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, fortunately, I'll just like give him some bit of light. I have dark vision, so I should be okay.
Okay.
So
So
go back to back so that you've got eyes in the back of our.
Yeah.
he's just walking backwards with all of the ducks are
Guys,
walking
guys,
backwards
we are,
too.
We are a force to be reckoned
I
with.
mean, not that anything could
I know,
possibly come up behind us because we're in a tunnel that we dug. So.
Yep.
But I feel like
That's how tunnels work. Yeah.
Yep.
Only the
Foolproof.
diggers can go in them.
Foolproof.
Yeah, that's right.
That's how the Great Escape worked. So yeah, all right. So so we've got sort of Nate up in the front with Ayana, Georgie, and Sildar, Oberon, Leanna, and the ducks. Okay.
Oh, I forgot
What about
about last week's. There's something in the tunnel. Forgot. Wait. Oh no.
Alright.
No, it's fine.
Don't worry about it.
I'm not worried.
So Nate, seeing as you're leading the way, you can roll me a perception check.
Already?
Yeah.
Don't
Oh,
you want to
dear.
look around?
Yeah, why not?
Ooh.
Not bad.
What'd you get there?
Good.
I got 26.
Oh damn. So you see up ahead that there is a figure.
Oh,
And you're pretty sure it's a woman, and kind of is resting against the tunnel.
double hole. Oh, there's someone there. And it's quite a feminine figure. But, you know, might be wrong. Oberon's got a feminine figure. You know, no, I'm just saying that guys can sometimes have a feminine figure. But there's a feminine figure up ahead.
All right. Well, who's gonna check it out?
I'll move slightly ahead, see who it is. I'm gonna sneak forward.
Yeah, sure. This person seems to be kind of resting. As you get closer, you recognize the face as being of Georgie's mum,
I remember now.
I'm
who
gonna
shows up every season finale for some reason.
I'm gonna crawl back, stand up, and then put my one hand on Georgie's shoulder and go, I got something to tell you, and it's gonna sound really strange. And it's gonna be shocking. But your mother is one of them.
What?
What are
She's
the
moved in.
words that you just said? What?
Your
That's why you got
mother
those mixed
is
up.
up ahead, which means she's with them, eh?
I
Alright,
immediately start walking up the tunnel.
No.
Nope. Bye.
It could be a trap, like an anglerfish or something. No.
What am I gonna do?
Wait, let me give you a light.
I mean, do you really want to stop her, or are you kind of letting her go?
Instantly, I dive into the shadows and hide.
Dive into the tunnel. Yeah.
I'm gonna follow her at a distance. Be like, very cautiously.
Mhm,
She was
mhm.
still up, just like,
Yeah.
not sure about this.
So, yeah, you head over towards her, and she's kind of like resting up against the wall, and her clothes are like super dirty, and she kind of looks up at you. Ah, what, Georgie? Is that you?
Mommy, what the hell are you doing down here?
Oh, what do you mean? What am I doing down here in this tunnel which only you dug only a few hours before?
Right? Yes.
That's a very good question on many levels.
Oh, I just hug her.
I'm so lost. She says, "A wizard. He sent me here to find you. You see."
What?
How did you get past all the monsters?
There were snakes and.
Well, yes, of course. But I heard someone digging, and I thought, well, I best head in through there. And then I saw the army of ducks, and well, I put two and two together.
Wait, you
Can
never
I?
knew about that army.
I made 20,000.
No.
The army of ducks are famous, boy.
Can I,
Wow. They're the survivors
insight
of
her-
the war.
Can I make an insight check, please?
Yeah, sure. You get the feeling not even she believes her story.
Yeah.
Oh, 8.
Oh wow, yeah. She seems very traumatized.
Oh my
I'm
God.
close enough. Can I check?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I want to also check too.
I don't think you're there.
I'm like.
Oh, yeah, you're in the very back, so you probably can't see him at this point. Yeah,
Hello.
it is one by one.
20. Oh, 20, please.
That's right. Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, 14.
Oh,
Okay.
20 didn't work for a second. There we
Of
go.
course. Yeah, you think she's probably just quite traumatized. There's probably
Yeah.
some of these details which are not quite true, but she does seem a little bit insane.
Oh,
Oh, I'm gonna be like, oh boy.
where's father? Have you seen Katie and Cordy anywhere? Are they down here?
Oh no, dear, they're long gone.
Like wandered off, gone.
Oh no, I mean they're quite dead.
Oh.
Ooh.
Are you sure?
Oh yes, I watched them die before my eyes, dearie.
Oh.
Well. Okay, we need to get her out of here now.
I'm feeling quite faint.
We have a tent. Oh. We have a tent up above. We could just like run back and leave her where she'll be safer than in this tunnel.
Yeah, I'll take her back.
Okay.
I will help.
Oh,
Oh
Mommy,
yes, but I must
Mommy.
rest.
Mommy, this is Silda. Hi. This is my
Oh,
mother.
oh, what a handsome young man, Sildar. Nice, lovely to meet you, and even if in such strange circumstances. Oh, is this the young man that's going to make an honest lady of you, Georgie?
She's gonna make a something of me, all right. You need to go now. I'm mother. Please
Oh.
just go with Oberyn and Liana.
Of
They'll
course.
take you somewhere safe, and I'll come and get you as soon as we're done here.
Yes, do. I have 5 something for you when you return.
Oh, if we return.
Right. So, I do you just want to tell or whatever now, and just in case, I'm sure we'll be fine. But if there's anything you need to say, we should probably do it before we separate, because sometimes time can be weird, and then people get upset, and then so. Anything?
Oh, I see. Well, it's just that seeing as you're going to be, she takes off her wedding ring and gives it to you. This is, well, I probably don't really need this so much anymore.
Oh God.
Mother, how do you even
Seeing
know
as
any of
I'm
this?
mad.
Right. Mother, how do you even know any of this?
Oh,
She said she saw him die with her
I
own
was
eyes.
given a vision.
Oh. Okay. As soon
Yeah,
as
just please take her somewhere.
yeah, as soon as Georgie takes the ring, I'll be like, right this way, Lady Whitmore, and try to steady her footing as we
Yeah.
go back up the.
I think Leon just confused, but Georgie's not engaged. How is she gonna get married? It's he just thinks that to herself.
Good God, Liana, you are sharp. I love you. I love you.
So you send her into a tent and she kind of rests up there and you guys return.
Yeah, best you just rest up.
Yes.
Oh.
And I also command one of the two ducks of my duck grade to guard the tent in case anything happens.
Good idea. All right.
All right.
All right.
So,
yeah.
so I guess Nate's leading the way again.
Yep.
Right?
All right. So, good lord, Chad.
Well, that was a surprise.
Yeah.
I
Right.
didn't expect her to be here.
No, I didn't expect my,
You did.
whole family to be dead either. So this has been a whirlwind of a few days.
Do you need a hug, Georgie?
Mm.
Oh, if it makes you feel
Later.
any better. I never had any to begin with. Let's keep going.
Okay.
Sorry, Georgie.
Oh.
God.
Well, both the snake and kind of Georgie killed my brother, so.
All right, let's move on.
Yeah.
Not the time.
Wow.
Join Team Revenge.
Now is
Not
the
the
time
time.
for that. Yeah. We're doing this. We're really doing this now, are we?
Iona, don't worry. Don't worry, we just move.
All
I'm up.
right.
Nate's
My
visibly
entire conclave
cringing.
of elves and the Feywild. You know what? Just let's go. Come on.
Yeah, let's go.
We're all writhing as maggots right now, but yeah, let's go. Come on.
I'll put on the ring.
All right.
Does it bite
So,
her finger off?
yeah.
No, that one's in here.
No, it's
Take it out of the top pocket.
Points to his nipple.
no, it just telepathically communicates with Duncan for some reason.
Yeah, don't worry about it. There are no normal rings in this world. They're all just rings of power.
I'm sure it's something great.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, the group of you head forwards, and Nate, you see that the ducks have sort of broken out into a tunnel, and it's kind of opened out into a cavern. Around you can hear reverberating the echoes of what sounds like mining down below. And as you kind of come out through this tunnel, you see that there's basically a dead entrance to the left, which has been just filled in with dirt and sand. Looks like there's been a cave in there. And down to the right is a long corridor that just kind of falls into a chasm, which goes really, really far down below. You guys are quite high up in here, even though you guys are underground. And there's this probably several 100-foot deep chasm in between, whereas you guys are kind of standing on a ledge. And the ledge looks traversable over the top. It looks like you could probably shimmy across this ledge all the way across. And down below is where the mining is coming from. You can't see who is mining at this point, but you can see that you can hear it most obviously.
All right, I'll turn back to the rest of the guys, and then Iona's the one behind me, so I'll say, what do you reckon we should do? Should we go left? Right? I mean,
Well, we're trying to find the person at the center of all this, right?
yeah, but we don't want to attract too much attention from the minions, so to speak.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
I'm trying to think of what's the easiest way for us to go as well.
I whisper from the back. I'm like, "Do you want Pyrrhal to scout ahead? I could send Pepper one way, Pyrrhal the other."
Actually,
Yeah.
that's a real good idea. Actually.
All
Can
right.
Can they see in the dark?
Let me find
That's
out.
they're Fae, and I'm pretty sure all Fae have.
And
they're
they can go
Fae.
invisible anyway, but
Which is not the
Okay.
same, but yeah.
I release both the fairies from my sleeves and tell them to go invisible.
All right.
They got good perception, but they haven't got dark vision. No.
Okay, so they're ready to roll 2 perception checks at disadvantage for them, seeing as they don't have dark vision.
Sure. All right.
While they're doing that, I'm going to check the area for any traps, any kind of like
Sure.
thin parts of the flooring, so we don't fall through, etc., etc.
Okay, yeah, roll
That's
me
Pyrrhal,
a investigation check.
13. And then Pepper got 19.
Oh, nice, very nice. So we'll say that Pepper's flown down and Pyrrhal's flown across. So Pepper comes back and she says, so down there are some really, really tiny people with lots of hair. And they're like hitting stones with pointy things for some
Sounds like
reason.
the Dark Dwarves.
Yeah,
I
can it
feel
be?
like we had something
They've-
about that.
They've got that same weird magic going for them. you know, the stuff that was in the Feywild, and it's they've got weird growths on them and stuff. It's pretty odd.
Oh,
We
And
should avoid them.
and there are these, I think must be guards, who are these big, like, they look big snakes, but they walk around.
They
Yes,
walk around on feet or on? Do they slither?
Sliver mostly.
Okay.
Some of
Right.
them walk,
Sounds like Yuanti to me.
yeah.
and
And the
then
rest must
Try
be
to-
workers.
We should try and avoid them as much as possible.
Mhm.
Well, we got to go one way.
Yep.
Well, what did Pyrrhal find?
Hiro comes back and says, down that way looks clear for a little while, but it looks like it goes downwards eventually.
Right. Okay. If we want to go down deeper, that's probably the route. It's probably the right route.
Yeah. Okay. I'll spend my 16 on investigating that route to make sure we're not going to get ambushed, etc. or trapped.
Yeah. It is fairly clear down there, as far as you can tell. It looks as though it seems. You'd at a guess, you'd think that the Yuanti probably don't think that anyone is coming, and that this area probably doesn't need to be defended because they own most of the world at this point, right? So you don't get too, you're not too paranoid when there's like a 200 strong resistance force in the whole world. So they're probably in your favor, probably arrogantly think that no one's gonna try and come and get them.
Pride will be their undoing.
Yes. Pride precipitates a dizzying fall. So yeah, you guys head down the tunnel, which is leading downwards. And as you travel for about 10 minutes, you feel yourself have traveled quite far down, and you reckon that you're probably about the same level as you were looking down into that chasm. And it kind of turns around a corner, and it leads to this chasm, basically. It looks like they use this as a ferrying point upwards, maybe, or maybe used to have done before a cave-in. Now it looks like no one walks up that path that you guys have just come down, because you're in the bottom of the chasm, and you can see that there are plenty of these Yuanti around, these large snakes that can slither around but also have a kind of humanoid torso. And there are these dwarves that look like just sort of normal dwarves that have been mutated by this mutagenic power that are mining in here. All in all, there's at least 100 dwarves down here, so it's quite a cacophony. And there are around 20 Yuanti. The chasm is at least 50 feet wide, and it's incredibly dark down here, but you'd assume that the snakes can probably see. They're kind of watching over the dwarves, occasionally sort of whipping one, or watching over them. And the entrance, I suppose, or exits that they seem to be using is down the other side of the chasm, which is probably about 200 feet away.
Ooh. We need to get past these guys, don't we?
Yeah, well, I know that our group can normally get around light-footed, but no offense, Iona, but you chink like a bell as you walk, so...
Yeah, I know.
Wait, I have something that might help her. I still have one potion of invisibility from Nari. It might at least make... I don't know.
Yeah,
I reckon now's the
They
time.
couldn't see you. They might think any noise is just noise.
I
We
think-
definitely want to avoid fighting these.
Yeah, I agree. I think now's the time to use it. We can send like Iana one way, and then we go like around the other. So even if you do make noise, they'll look in another direction.
Yeah, and I can take care of myself too. So
Okay. Does it look like we can skirt around the edges of the wall without kind of bumping into anyone?
It looks possible, yeah. Definitely looks possible.
All right. Let's stick to the walls and move quietly.
I'll hand her the vial and then give her a hug. Just
I do hug her back,
Oh,
Oh.
yay.
and then I take the potion. I'm like, all right, and then I just chuck it back.
Oh, okay, just when you get to the other side, just like give me a tug on my, jacket.
Will do.
Okay.
I whisper to Yana, I'm like, why don't you try to walk nearish where the miners are? That way, if they hear the chinking of metal, they might just assume it's the pickaxes.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
All right. We'll see you on the other side.
Will do.
See you
Uh,
on the other side.
Just so you got a heads up, Will, that if any of us are caught, like like that,
Hmm.
I will cause a distraction.
As will I. I've got an illusion up my sleeve I could cast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I was just gonna go, whoa, look at me, and then run back the other way.
Better that I use an illusion and then send that going, "Whoa, look at me!" and then I'll make an illusion of you. I can't do that.
Do it.
I can make a
Foolproof.
random illusion, but
Foolproof.
Okay.
Got it.
rather they chase the mist than you. Okay, let's roll stealth, I assume.
Okay.
I get to roll with advantage.
We all have
Oh,
we all have nat 20 still. Don't
you
forget.
guys have those
Oh,
sweet, sweet critties to use.
Yes.
Oh,
I roll straight because
I'm gonna use it.
I roll straight because I have the disadvantage with chainmail, but then advantage with invisibility.
Okay, so is anyone using their nat 20s here?
I will.
All right.
Just
Brave.
checking I don't need it for any like crazy spells.
I'll
I'm
use
sure
mine.
you. I'm sure you won't.
Fuck,
We
Uh-oh.
we can't fight these people.
I'm.
I'll
You-
use mine at 20.
No, all my spells are like saves, so yeah, I will probably use my nat 20 on this.
Take
We
them.
all use your nat 20s here except for. Well, yeah, because that's bad. That's real
Oh,
bad.
man.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna use mine.
Yeah,
Jeez.
all right.
Oh,
Alrighty.
Then you decide to use it after you've rolled.
Nah, I'm
No?
feeling particularly mean this episode.
No.
Okay. Alright.
Why is this a surprise? I am such a sweetheart normally.
Yep.
This is the
So
last.
everyone but Nate. So
Fuck me.
Nate, you got that roll?
I've not rolled because I've used mine. But if it looks this dire, I might as well roll. God. Shit.
Yeah, I'm not using any. I'm just gonna go with what I rolled.
Oh, sorry, I
13.
can't see the roll. What was it at the moment?
Oh, so
13.
Okay. A 13 ain't so bad. Ain't so bad, but ain't so good neither.
At plus 10, that's terrible.
Just yeah, for you guys. So you guys are creeping along. You're going pretty quiet, and you're kind of going past the Yuan-Ti and the dwarves, and I don't seem to be paying much notice to. The Yuan-Ti don't appear to be particularly too interested with the dwarves, who essentially seem like mindless slaves at this point, and so they don't really require a lot of attention. So the Yuan-Ti are kind of like basking, I suppose, not in very much sunlight at all because there's none coming through, but they're just kind of lying around. It's actually quite warm on some of these rocks, and it seems like they quite enjoy the heat. From the big rocks that are down here. The ground itself is very warm, as you guys have noticed, actually. It seems like there is definitely some kind of heat source around here, which must be warming everything up. And so they're kind of lounging around on the big rocks and not paying too much attention towards you. However, Nate, as you guys are about halfway across, does kind of bump into one of these dwarves, who seems to just kind of like... He doesn't like make any noise. He just seems to stop mining as you touch him. Basically, he just seems to like just go dead, almost like as though he was a robot.
Okay, does anyone else make a move? Like any of the other dwarfs around him? Do
They don't. But the one of the Yuan-Ti seems to be taking he seems to be moving from his lounging rock, I suppose, having noticed that there's not so much mining going on in that area.
Can I quickly use Charm Person on him? On
Sure.
the actual miner. Is he humanoid? He looks humanoid.
Looks humanoidish.
Humanoid-ish. He doesn't look like he's dead, does he? Like, it's just weird mutations on him.
Yeah, it doesn't look like dead.
Okay. All right then. Yeah, I'll cast Charm Person on him. Hopefully this works. So he's got to save.
All right.
Charisma save. If it is indeed working.
Save is going to be... Oh, damn. That's quite a high save from Chris.
DC.
Wait, is it charisma or wisdom?
It should be
Usually
charisma.
wisdom.
Wisdom, sorry. No, it is wisdom, isn't
Yep.
Wisdom, okay.
it? I'm subverting his will.
I will definitely try Rakan. Thank you for the 11 months. I do want to shave the neck beard because I do like a bit of a can at the moment. So, alright, let's see. 1 20 plus 5, 7. Woo.
All right, he's mine.
He's
And I mean
mine.
literally mine. Now, continue mining. Back to work.
Very good, very good. It just begins to kind of start like mining again, and as the sound begins again, the UNT just kind of like begins to lounge back in the rock again after a little kind of and you guys can make it across the chasm unnoticed by the other UNT in the area, and you come to the other side. Give me whilst I cough for a second.
The first thing I'll do is be like, "Cheers, Oberyn. I don't know how I fucked that up.
No worries.
I didn't see him. It was all just shadowy and hidey-hide."
It's fine. It's fine. We're through. Now we just have to worry about Yana.
Yeah, I don't know where she is.
We need to stay here till she gets here.
Yeah, well, have I made it across? Because I took a slight detour.
Yeah, what was the detour that you were taking?
I was trying to stay a little bit behind everybody and away from the wall, just in case I did get hurt.
Okay. I'll let you roll with advantage, seeing as you're invisible.
Okay.
Even
she already
if you're
did, since she rolled a nat 20. Use your nat 20 on it.
Oh yeah, you use your 20. Yeah, no, you're right.
I'm using my 20 on it.
I forgot you used your 20 on it. So yeah, you on your nat 20, you shimmy across, going unnoticed by the guards, and you can see them, but they can't see you.
Yeah.
That invisibility actually saved you, I think, because
No,
But it's quite like-
if you could see Anna, she's like just very slowly and when she finally gets across, she grabs onto Georgie's like sleeve and just like tugs a little harder than she means to. Just like
We're good.
she's very tense.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. We're good, guys. She's here. She's here.
Oh, thank God.
All right.
Thank God. Let's move on then. Get out of here.
So we have our first viewer decision
Oh, geez.
Oh,
of the day.
my.
You guys are
It's a good
hot on
one.
those retweets at the moment.
I'm not gonna help us.
Oh.
Chat is so.
So I'm gonna. I'll leave this one open for you guys. It could be good. It could be bad. It's the finale, so you can decide. Underneath this line here in chat, you guys are gonna tell me what is in the mine. Pretty simple question. Pretty simple question. It's pretty open-ended. What is in the mine, my friends?
Please give us like loot or something nice. Please.
Could be a good thing. Could be a magic item. Could be a horde
of death.
The abs-
That would be a secret
The
passageway
absence of
to
silence.
The relic so we can destroy it.
Yeah. Anti-death zone.
Okay.
Anti-death.
Anti-death zone. Yeah, that's gonna
Was
work.
this the end of Final Fantasy X?
So, you guys have found your kind of exit to this big chasm.
All right. Pyrrhon, Pepper. Again, I want you guys to scout ahead.
All right.
Okay.
So they zip ahead, and they come back, and they say, it goes up for a little while, and then there is this big blue shield of what looks like magic. We couldn't identify exactly what it is, but it looks like some kind of protection. There are some Yuanti past that. They seem to be sorcerers of some kind.
Right. And they're inside this shield.
They're inside the shield, which leads on.
Are they up to no good?
We couldn't see. They're quite far away. It looks like some kind of just barrier to stop others going in, because there aren't any other normal Yuanti or duck people or dwarves. That's it. Dwarves inside.
It looks like we got to disable something. All right. Okay. Back in the sleeves.
Great magic snakes.
So
Just
there's
exactly
sorcerers,
what I
my
need.
people. Because I was sorcerer.
You don't happen to have prepared something like Dispel Magic by any chance?
Actually, I do. I mean, I thought it would be probably useful in some weird mind dungeon
Yeah.
thing. So, yeah, I do.
Let's get up to it first and have a closer look. If
Sounds good.
All right.
Let's have a closer look.
I mean,
Okay,
I'm
we'll head
not
up there.
too great with magic, but I can probably check out if it's gonna hurt you if you tamper with
Yeah.
it, kind of thing.
So we'll head up the tunnel towards this barrier and let Nate
Can I
investigate.
stealthily go to the protection barrier?
Yeah, you guys can roll stealth checks. Do you want to be sneaky?
I want to be
No.
sneaky.
Always.
I
am
don't
not
want to
that
be sneaky.
sneaky.
I am.
No, you are not.
What is going on with my rolls? I'm trying to be sneaky, but I can't. I'm not sneaky today.
All right. So it's just the two of you heading up to the barrier itself.
Oh,
Oh.
I want to go check it out because I need to.
Okay.
I think we're all
I need
going.
to-
Alright,
yeah,
so
I've got stealth already.
Oh, I need to dispel the magic, so
Okay,
I gotta
oh,
go
yeah.
check it out first.
pretty good
I did
sneak around
well.
this. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're not. No one raises an alarm as you guys head towards the magical barrier, and you see it before you as you come out of the other tunnel, which has led slightly upwards. So you're probably about halfway up the chasm level where you were before, yeah, you see there is this big. It looks like a Star Wars force field, I suppose. Big blue barrier which is up, which runs from the bottom of the floor to the top of the ceiling. About 100 feet away, those of you with dark vision can make out the figures of some Yuan-Ti, and you see that there is this like big tunnel leading downwards, and it looks like it's kind of it's got like circular rivets in it, as if it were the rifling of a barrel, I suppose, or as though some great creature had burrowed through and down to the center of the earth, and they seem to be sort of guarding or protecting that.
Okay.
All right, so I'll try dispelling it.
Whoa.
The only thing
let's
is,
have a look first. Can we
Well-
roll Arcana and an investigation and check it first?
Yeah, sure thing.
To see.
I will help with the Arcana.
Because if
Guys,
we find-
guys. Well,
so
What?
well, let us at least prepare for battle. If you're going to take it down, they're going to know.
I know that's what I'm gonna point out. Is that
I'm gonna-
if we're gonna check it first, and then if I have to take it down, we have to be ready. So
All right, let's see what you guys
All
get.
right, have a look, Nate, and look around. See if there's a switch or something that deactivates it.
All right. I will sneak right up to it with my 26 and look around.
All right, you can roll a perception or investigation check.
I'm going to go with
Whichever's,
perception.
whichever's better.
I will go with perception.
25.
Nice.
Wait a minute. Are you with me?
I thought it was stealthing up to
Right,
it.
I was staying back with Sildar, so I didn't.
I'm
Okay,
going
so-
like literally in front of the barrier to look
Yeah,
around.
yeah.
Like,
Okay, then I won't go.
you got
Okay.
a 9, so I'm just worried that.
Bye.
You don't know she got.
She's been a bit loud, I suppose. So yeah, you can see that it's definitely some kind of magic. When you get close to it, you feel like a staticky, ozony like smell coming from the barrier. It definitely seems magical, although that's not exactly your expertise, I suppose, in exactly what it is. At your guess, it probably is like an electric fence. And judging by how like hot it feels the closer you get, it's probably one of those electric fences that kills things.
Oh god.
Yeah, okay, so I'm going to stay about 10 foot away from it. I'm going to flatten my back against the wall, bring my cloak up, and I'm just going to merge into the shadows and see what the rest of the party are going to do. Because if they do dispel it and the Yuan-Ti come flying out, charging out, I want to be able to ambush them from behind.
Did you see any like switch or anything to deactivate it?
No, I didn't.
No.
No. Okay. Okay.
all
Looks
right,
like you're gonna have to dispel it, magically.
all right. Well, again, we have to be prepared for them coming at us, because I'm gonna go invisible when I use the spell.
You're gonna be visible, right?
And it's going to be pretty obvious that I'm the one who did it. So, just a heads up.
Yeah.
Can you cast that from like a distance? If so, maybe you could hide around a corner, then disable it. They might come to investigate it, and then we jump them.
I don't know if I can do it at that far. Well, 120 feet, I think, maybe.
How big is this barrier in total?
Yeah, it's at least like I suppose like 60 feet tall.
Oof, yeah. I can't minor illusion it there. Sorry.
Okay, so if the barrier comes down, Auburn, that gem, if you you can use it to blind
Got it.
creatures in a cone, so you could just try to get them all.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right, I'll be ready with the gem.
Okay.
All right, and what are the rest of you doing?
I'm pretty far back, but I've got my crossbow out.
All right.
That's what I do.
I've got my dagger and rapier drawn, because that's what I do.
Yeah, Sildar's got his sword drawn at this point.
And I'll
Alright.
also pull out the deck of cards and hold them in my hand as ready. So I've got gem in one and cards in the other.
All right, I'm holding out my shield. Gonna back up a little. Will, is this a spell that's third level or lower, or do I have to make a roll?
Yeah, you can straight up dispel this of dispel magic.
Cool. I dispel it.
All right. So
So I extend my hand
Mhm.
and I just kind of snap my fingers as
Nice.
I concentrate on the barrier.
yeah, it's just with a zoop goes down, and you see the blue ripples kind of being peeled away from the very top all the way down. And as that's happening, you see the figures below begin to, I guess, figures beyond begin to move very swiftly towards you guys, and they come into sight. You see that they are these three multiple-headed Yuan-Ti. They each have at least 6 heads, and their bodies are serpentine and end
Oh my
in their
god,
kind
we're
of
facing hydras.
tails. And they rush towards you, and it's time for us to roll some initiative, my friends.
Oh.
I'm wondering if we're still hidden and if we have a surprise round.
I'm pretty far
You're pretty sure you don't, as the kind of blue light is illuminating you guys as being peeled down. It gives them plenty of time to spot you guys.
Hey, Georgie.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Wow.
That's
Good job. It's only an initiative. I mean, it's not the
Sure.
worst.
Sure.
This sucks. Just took my alert feat and I rolled
Oh,
6.
I'm sorry, baby.
All right, so Oberon rolled a 4.
But yeah, 4.
Liana, what you got there?
I had 22.
22. Georgie,
Natural 20 for 24.
I am.
Boy, here we go, here we
Why?
go.
Why am I surprised? Kiana,
A 7.
7. Okay, and Nate,
I got 11.
11. All right, and these guys have a plus
Nothing.
1. 1, 15. So that's gonna be Georgie going first on a 24.
Wait, what about Duncan? I mean, Sildar.
You
Uh,
can't mix them up.
So yes, pretty big mistake to make on that one. You really don't want to. That's not okay.
What do
Yeah,
the ducks get?
still don't act on Georgie's turn, but I'm not gonna roll for him. It's gonna be he is a
Doing a good job.
doing
He's
a
good fighter.
good job. As same with the ducks, because I'll be fucked if I'm rolling for ducks every time. So
So this will be on my
It'll be
roll
duck.
too.
yes.
Yes.
So Georgie and Sildar, Liana, the UNT, Nate, Iona, and Oberon.
Oh, come on. I was right behind them. Damn it.
I'm sorry.
I'm coming, guys. I'm coming. So Georgie, you see these 3 snake people in front of you. What are you doing?
Okay. Well,
Oh man, I just looked at this guy's HP.
oh wait, before we were watching them, right? We were observing them.
Yeah, kind
Right.
of.
Uh-huh.
So can you just whisper me their
Sweet
I
nothings.
am a battle master.
Because I am a battle master.
whisper me their armor class and their hit points.
Okay.
Because I know things about things that I
Well, I may as well tell you all. The AC is 16. The hit points is 189.
Thanks, dear. Thank you.
And how many are there?
There are 3.
Oh,
Three.
Oh
right,
god.
this is going to be a slugfest.
We're gonna be here for a
I
while.
realize that as I raise my crossbow
We're fucked.
and I will shoot the closest one.
Okay.
Yay, shooting things. Let's try sharpshooter. Because I have my precision stuff, so I could. Damn it. Okay. Everything's
boy, oh boy, oh
fine.
boy.
Everything's fine.
Yeah, 9 is not a hit.
No, I'll use my precision die on it. To.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why not? Treat yourself.
No, it won't hit. Okay. Jesus Christ, this is going well. Okay, so just a regular attack then. That'll
That'll
hit.
do it. That'll get him.
Are they carrying anything?
Let me check for you.
Thank you.
They are holding their claws. So no.
Okay, then how about Let's just do a strength save then.
Okay. Strength is. Damn, what's the modifier on a 23? Plus 6?
Oh God.
Pretty sure it is.
Yep.
20, yeah, 20 is fine, yeah. Only an 8 though. Rolled a 2 on a die.
Okay, so that one's pushed 15 feet back.
Good job.
Okay.
Hello.
And takes 12 points of damage.
Not much.
Nice. We'll say that's number 1.
Yes, thank you.
Not much, she says. Fucking burns.
And then I'm gonna move.
Rihanna better lay down the burns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate to play one of Julian's games. She'd be fucking savage, she.
And then I move.
I've never DM'd before. I'm sorry. but
30
I've never-
feet back.
The world's a safer place for it. Okay, so you move back. We'll name the snakes real quick. UNT1 will be slimy. It's a little bit slimy. UNT2 will be, I don't know, big
Heidi.
hit.
Samuel.
Samuel. UNT2 will be Samuel the snake.
UNT3 shall be named Heidi.
Heidi.
Heidi?
Okay.
Is it
That's
Hydra?
Hydra.
Hydra. Got it. Okay. We'll just call it Hydra. That'll be easier. Actually, that'll get confusing. All right. So that's Georgie and Sildar's turn. Sildar engages, or kind of, I guess he'll probably fire off an arrow. He does the Aragorn thing. And Liana, it is your turn.
You know what? Are
Boom,
they all
goes the
close
dynamite.
together?
One of them is 15 feet behind. The two of them are within 10 feet of each
Let
other.
me just check, because I have the
20-foot radius. I think I know what you're about to do.
Yes, fireball.
Yeah.
Fireball.
All right.
Yeah.
Next save, please.
You could hit them all probably. If they're 15 foot back, the 20-foot radius.
Yeah, you can get them.
Yeah. You could center it
Yeah,
on
I
a
can
square,
get
which
them.
would.
So,
UNT burn, burn, burn. And we're the ones
next
that
save, please.
Dex save is a +1.
Oh yeah, that's plus.
So the first one fails. The second one rolled a 16,
That's a save. It gets
and last one saved.
right, 2, so about 35 points of fire damage.
Okay.
One, I think the other 2 would get about
17.
about 17. Yeah, 17.
You notice that they don't seem to mind the fire as much as you might have hoped.
Oh,
It definitely steps them back, but you've fought these guys before, and it was much more effective 2.5 years ago. But they have adapted somewhat.
they've evolved.
They've evolved indeed. All right, Leanna, that is your turn. Have you got anything else you want to do?
I want to step back 30 feet. Beep,
Upgrades.
beep, 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 beep.
All right, stepping back. You guys, there is only about 30 feet that you can back up to until you come to the tunnel, in which case it's going to be single file.
Okay.
And the squaring would be as such that all three could attack you, the person in the front, because they would be adjacent to you, if that makes sense, at a diagonal. So, just so you guys know. It is their turn. You guys have
Oh, yeah, the
moved.
ducks.
Yeah, the ducks do their thing.
Attack them.
Thing.
Ducks do their thing.
Some opportunity, 59.
59 attack of opportunity.
Oh, yeah, if they try and pacify the ducks and try and attack me, they get attack of opportunity.
That's
We're not gonna do the deck.
definitely not how that works. The first guy, who is slimy, is going to cast a darkness in a 15-foot radius around, I guess, the tunnel entrance, I suppose. So those of you who have backed up would be around that. So Georgie and Liana are in a darkness, which just kind of envelops you. A creature with dark vision. That's great. A creature with dark vision can't see through this darkness, and non-magical light can't illuminate it.
I have dark vision.
It
Doesn't help.
Oh,
It's
sorry.
magical dark.
Doesn't help you. So you just kind of are covered in this darkness 15 feet around you, which is definitely a little bit scary. And then it's going to move up to engage in combat with those of you who haven't backed up, so around Nate and Oberon and Iona. The other two, let me check.
Am I still hidden?
Yeah, you're hidden, correct, yeah. But you're probably in that area, I'm guessing, even if these guys
I
can't see.
assumed I was next to the one that got pushed back.
Okay. Okay, in that case, that guy moves up, but he probably moves past you. You could take an attack of opportunity if you wanted to at that point.
Nope, that would ruin the,
Yeah,
the surprise.
Yeah.
Ruined the surprise.
It would really ruin the surprise of this whole thing, man.
Woo, party time!
I don't want to ruin it for him. So the other two are going to get close enough to be able to fight you guys and do their fang. So Iona, Mr. Samuel the Snake is going to attack you,
Alright.
and
Up front.
is
Shield wall.
going to attempt his flurry of bites on you, which is every bit as fun as it sounds.
Oh, no.
He is actually
flurries.
he's actually 10 feet away from me rather than 5 feet. So he has a reach. It seems like he can really get towards you with those long, snaky arms of his.
Lovely.
And he rolled a nat 1.
Excellent.
So he totally fluffs his attack up, trying to get in towards you.
They're getting strangled in each other.
Yeah. The third one, Hydri, is going to come along and have a nosh on Oberon.
Oh. Now this one's gonna get the natural.
baby! This is so bad. He's gone. He's done. He fucking called it. He fucking called it. Oh god, that was good. Ah.
Oh, no, it wasn't.
Sweet,
But it
sweet,
is so.
sweet justice. This is going to be bad.
Bye, Oberon.
This is going to be 12d6.
What?
Tasty.
Yep.
Lay it on me, Will.
52.
I'm dead.
That's a
Down.
lot for 12d6. Oh, you've rolled really high.
I rolled
That's
I high rolled that one, yeah.
KO.
So Oberon, you go down.
Okay.
All right. Cool. So that is their turn. Takes it to Nate's turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna sneak away from the wall where I was hiding, sneak up behind the one that had been knocked back, and I'm just going to shove my rainbow sword as far up his anus as I can.
All rightly.
Yep.
Not a word. Okay.
Is it surprised?
Yeah, he's surprised by you. He's surprised by the sword in his anus. Yeah.
This is gonna hurt him a lot. I got a 21,
Yeah.
21 is going to be a hit.
and I dealt 47 damage.
47 damage. Oh baby.
Yeah.
And that is on Slimy. He's been pushed.
Yeah. That was one time use. I'm probably gonna shit myself. I'm gonna.
I think he might.
Now that I've done that, I'm pretty much like, oh crap. I will disengage
Mhm.
and move 10 foot back into the tunnel, like away from him.
Okay.
Now you're trapped in the darkness.
Your oldest friend.
I thought the darkness was with you lot. Oh look, I've got a halo. I'm gonna go.
You too, yeah. Leanna, it's your turn as Nate
what?
comes in.
No.
Is it not? Oh, who just went? That was Nate. Iona, it's your turn. I thought for some reason that he was Georgie.
Fuck. I see Oberon go down.
Yeah.
There's this motherfucker right in front of me. I'm going to how? So the one that just attacked me 10 feet away from me, how far away is the wall from me?
Which wall, I suppose?
Like, what's the closest wall to me?
It's the closest wall. You're like 10 feet away from a wall.
Okay, because I'm going to charge this guy, shield up, and I'm going to grab him and try to grab him around one of his many necks, and then cast inflict wounds.
All right.
If you get me up all the way this turn, I'll still have a turn in this round.
Yeah, well, I have a bonus action of healing,
Yeah.
so
I thought you would. Don't worry.
that's hit.
And
right?
18's a hit.
Casting it at
This is Samuel that's fighting you.
I'm casting at second level. Fuck it. 21 points of necrotic.
21 points. Oh, necrotic.
How does he like necrotic damage?
How do you like that? Let me check for you. Yeah, he did like that, Mirage.
No.
Actually,
okay.
no. Actually,
Don't like that.
more than that. It's 31 points of necrotic damage.
Yes, you're right. Yeah, 10 plus 2. Yeah, you're right. Very nice.
Aha.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh shit, Oberon. And I'm going to cast. Where's my? I just have so many spells, guys. And I am going to cast a healing word, which at.
Then just do 1 hit point. Honestly, there's only 2 states I'm in, and it's either conscious or unconscious. So HP is.
Yeah, when you take a hit from these guys, you're gonna.
Just do it at first, or whatever the lowest is.
Yeah, casting at first level. And plus the cleric thing plus
Yeah, that was the modifier. And the...
plus 3. So that's 11 points of healing.
Thank you.
Wait, maybe that's not it. I'm getting confused here.
It's 11 points of healing.
Got it. We turned out the lights. Wow, that darkness spell was really strong.
Thank you, Prudish, for the cheer. I guess that is going to be a nat 20 for Oberon. Let me know.
Oh, is it?
Is it? We'll confirm, but yeah, I'm pretty sure.
No way. Awesome. Okay. All right. Let's light this place up. If they got many heads, that means they have many eyes. Is it my turn?
It's
They have many eyes.
many eyes.
In that case, I will.
Many
attempt to
eyes is
blind
many
them.
spies. Yes, that is your turn.
I'll
No.
lean over Yona's shoulder, cover her eyes, and then just shove the gem in front of me.
Oh
And
my god.
Don't look, your
Second
virgin
tone
eyes.
At the 3 anti.
Okay. So what is the effect on that? Because I'm not tracking.
DC 15 Constitution save.
On is going to be a baby +4. Okay, so and that's you can fit all of them into this. We'll say. So Slimy rolled a 22.
Save.
Samuel rolled a 7,
Blinded for 1
and Hydri rolled a nat 20.
Got 1.
Let me
Yeah.
check because there is something about blind. I've read it a second ago.
Oh boy.
God.
I'm pretty sure it's one of
Swear to
them.
God.
It's
Swear to Ilmater.
Where's conditions? Condition immunities, poison. No, I was wrong. So it is blinded.
Perfect. And then I will run 30 feet into the darkness. I don't care about the darkness.
Darkness is my friend.
The darkness is that way.
Can't get me.
I can't
So
see.
I'm the only one out here. Cool.
I can't
I'm
see.
coming.
And I don't need to see, so that's fine with me.
I don't need to see anymore. I don't even need to feel. Stop around 2, and it is Georgie's turn.
Oh, good. Well, the gem is magical light, so would I have seen what direction it came from to be able to like walk out of the darkness?
I guess you could probably get a sense that there is some light that way, and like you could either go backwards or forwards, basically, to get out of it.
Okay, I will go back. No, I will go forwards. I'll just like poke my head out, I guess.
Mhm.
Ah! And then I will shoot.
Yeah, 3 6-headed snakes in your face. Ah.
I will shoot the one that's in front of Viana.
Okay.
I forgot to use my
So
bonus
that's
action to inspire
Samuel.
someone.
Yeah, I'll shoot Samuel because he's blind, so I have advantage on him.
I forgot to use my bardic inspiration.
Oh, do you want to just hop in? I'm just gonna shoot people, so you can just do.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
mean,
have many decisions to make.
nothing's happened between like here and my last the turn. Can I still inspire someone?
Yeah, go on now.
All right. I'm actually going to inspire Nate, I think, because you've got like precision dice and stuff. So, all right,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nate, skin him.
Oh, I plan to. Gonna make myself some snake skin boots.
Yeah.
This isn't going well, you guys. Okay. I'm gonna shoot.
Thanks for the nat 20, by the way. I need that shit.
Oh man.
Gonna shoot at
Wait till you
Samuel.
die and use it on a death saving throw to get back up.
That's exactly, yeah. I think that's what I hinted at in the chat.
Yeah, that's probably the most effective use.
They got my back. They
So
really
I'm
got
gonna
my
use
back.
I'm gonna use a precision die on the first one. I just need 1. So okay, so the first one hits, and then a regular attack.
Are these all on one creature?
Yeah, this is all on Samuel, but that was
Okay.
Attacks against him have advantage because he's blind. So
If he has blind sight, does that count?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I
It's
will,
just part of
I will
the
check.
condition.
I will check. I have the book.
We
Okay,
also have the
blind's
Roll20
fine.
compendium.
He's not
Blindsight
immune to
normally
it.
has a range.
Yes, blindsight 30 feet, so you're
so
probably
if she-
further than that. So yeah, we'll give
Yeah,
it
if
to
she
you.
fires from without 30 feet, it'll count. But if she's in the 30 feet, he'll know that she did it.
Yeah, that's a reasonable ruling. I like that. Yeah, so you at least can have advantage.
Okay. So the first one hits, and then oh boy, and then I'll do a regular second attack at advantage. Oh no, that's the
Oh, that is not that. Yeah. Have some text.
So the second one won't hit.
Okay.
Text attack.
Yeah.
Chat's moving so fast you won't see that I missed.
Oh, this is great. And yeah, I guess.
So one hit. What's the damage on it?
21.
21. Okay.
And I guess I'll just hop back in.
Hop back into darkness.
Darkness.
The safe darkness.
Yeah, and I'll try to move back as far as I can in the darkness
Okay.
because it seemed bad out there.
Does seem very bad out there.
It is bad out there.
Leanna, you're in the darkness as well.
I'm just gonna poke out, go boop, and then use lightning bolt on them.
Okay.
So another dex save, yay!
Another dexterity save. And that's what's the cone on that, I suppose, or the range?
It's a line.
Yeah, it's a line.
If you
So-
do it,
60-foot line.
Yeah, we'll say you can hit 2 of them, but not all 3, because they would be a little bit more spread out than that. So we'll say you can hit the more injured ones, Slimy and Samuel, on that. So,
Alright, so would Samuel get a disadvantage because he's blinded?
yeah,
it's
I
only for,
guess.
like hitting something in it.
I don't
This
know.
is a deck save.
This dex save, you're on a 5 either way, and a nat 1 for that one. So they both fail.
Yay!
27 points of lightning damage.
Again, they don't seem to mind the lightning damage too much.
Oh my god.
Right.
Oops, I
Fire and lightning's a no-no.
Alright.
Alright, I'm gonna just like.
What's half of 27?
14 if you want to do high, or 13 if you want to do low.
I'm gonna do high for the sake that makes maths easier for me. Okay. All right. Fantastic.
So I'm just gonna go back to the darkness now.
All right. So you guys are essentially, whilst you're in the darkness, are also blind as well. So they're gonna have the same advantage against you guys if they attack you whilst in darkness. Seeing as he was blind. Science, right?
What?
I
That's
don't-
confusing.
Because these guys have blind sight. These guys can see you whilst they're in the magical darkness, but you can't see their attacks coming in. So basically, they'll get advantage
That
on you
makes no
attacking you.
sense.
That makes perfect sense. They have blind
It does,
sense.
yeah.
Yeah. Within 30 feet, at least.
Yeah, within 30 feet. Yeah.
We are in
so
single file. If I've gone down to the tunnel, I'm probably right.
yeah, you guys are pretty nice and lined up for a spell here. So yeah. So Slimy, who was pushed back and got attacked by Nate, who then disappeared into the darkness, is going to just head towards that darkness and cast down it. So 60-foot line, dexterity saves from you guys in the tunnel, which is the 4 of you. No, the 3 of you, right? Because the owner's just ahead of that.
Yeah, I'm outside of this darkness.
17.
24, but I'm probably still dead.
But it doesn't matter for me.
We'll
Okay,
see.
let me look up all these numbers here.
It's got to do less than 22.
17 is the save that you're looking to beat.
Yes!
I think we saved except for
Georgie.
Georgie, yeah. So half of 8d6. Yes. 28 for Georgie, half of that for you guys. 14.
14 down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Right, the darkness is bad, guys. Let's get out of it.
Oh no!
Healing. Ah.
Alrighty. So Oberon, you down again?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright, let me put that. Why did I ever move that rip from you? Why did I ever bother? Fantastic. So, that is his turn. Gets to do that.
Rip me a new one. Will.
You're welcome, man. It's every combat. Samuel is going to attack Yana as she is out and about. Out and a boot. Oot and a boot. And he's going to do his multi-attack. Welcome. Oh, holy shit, I just read this. Oh, he can actually do way more than I was doing. Okay. So I was like, he can't do all 4 of them. Yeah, he can. So a 14 versus your armor class?
Miss.
All right.
My armor class is a 20, Will.
All right, I go first. Yeah, you should talk to me, Kiana. Let's do this, shall
I
we?
will sass you.
Let's go then, shall we? A 25, okay. A 19. Ooh. And a nat 1. Jesus Christ. Good lord. So the one attack that hits, it was the claw, which is a mere 2d6 plus 6. Slashing. So you take 9. Only 9. 9!
That's fine. I am all good.
Yes, we are body chap. These guys are not looking so hot right now. Not looking so hot. Third guy, who is a relatively uninjured Hydri, is going to come in and just move into the tunnel. Who's at the front of the tunnel? I believe that's Liana, because she moved ahead to Lightning Bolt, right?
Yep.
You popped in and popped out.
Oh no!
She's going to attack you, and it could be at advantage, seeing as you're in the darkness again.
No!
You can see you.
Bye guys. I'm done.
Bye. Little Sebastian, saying that 20.
Jesus Christ.
The power.
Stop it!
God, that's exactly what they said just before they arrested me. Nat 20 on that first attack, never charged. Second attack, seeing as we don't need to roll advantage on that one, second claw is a 23 versus Juliana. Guessing that's a hit. A 13? 13?
Stop it, sis.
Yeah, you went 13. 22. Yeah. Alright, cool. So, it's only a mere 3 hits. The claw attacks are pretty minimal, except on the fact that it was a nat 20 on that first one. So that's 46, 20 damage. First, the ever attack is 15. Oh, baby, he rolled well on that one. So 35 damage, and the last one is the bad one, which does 32 damage. So a total of maths. 35 plus 32 sounds like 67.
67.
You out.
She's.
Is she down?
Yep.
Yes, I'm down. That's above my that is above my HP.
Alright, so you're down.
You're unconscious.
Yep, only unconscious. That's fine, right?
Oh,
That's
boy.
fine, right?
Deep breath.
That's fine. Man, you guys walked into that one.
Avoided them.
Yeah, hiding in the darkness against the creatures that see in the dark may have been a mistake. I mean, like, this, like, to be honest, this was a tactical error on the parties. For, like, we all go into a tunnel in the darkness where they have advantage to attack you and have spells that lightning bolt in straight directions, you know, so, like,
we don't. Our characters didn't know that.
yeah, it's true, this is true. You guys...
And resistance to like most elements.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, most of the ones that you guys have been attacking in fire and lightning, you guys have confirmed that they don't mind so much.
Yeah.
They didn't like the necrotic stuff, so, yeah. Alright, so that is their turn, and Nate, it's your turn.
I'm assuming that means that when they're outside of the 30-foot range, they're technically surprised when I hit them.
They have normal vision. If you're hidden, then...
Well, they're in the darkness though, aren't they?
Yep, they can see in the darkness.
The blinded one isn't it?
Okay,
The
not-
blinded one
okay.
is Samuel, I believe, yeah.
Yeah, Samuel is blinded.
So he is going to be unlikely to be able to see, or less likely. Whereas Slimy and Hydri, they're just like anyone else, basically. So it's basically the darkness and their dark vision kind of cancel
Nate
out.
doesn't know that. He's going to draw.
Yeah,
he's
as far
gonna
as you're concerned, I mean.
stick the rainbow short sword in the earth in front of me. I'm gonna take my short bow out, and I'm gonna use my nat 20 to fire into the darkness.
All right. Do it. Just do it. Roll that damage. You attack the darkness.
Attack the darkness.
Lightning bolt. So you can choose to hit either Hydri, who's relatively uninjured, or Slimy.
I'm gonna go for the one that's injured.
Okay.
So 26.
26 damage, yeah, okay.
No, that's the hit. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Well, your nat 20 is definitely going to hit him. Yeah.
Oh yeah, well, I don't know why I need to. Oh yeah, I need to roll double, don't I?
Roll that double Ds.
So an extra 4d6 and an extra 5d6. So I did a total of 21 plus 17.
21 plus
So
17.
36.
38.
Oh wait,
8?
38.
Yeah. I'm actually going to need a calculator for that certain bit of math. Okay.
I think he's on 61.
I add upwards because I just can't fucking
Oh, yeah,
subtract.
yeah.
And I will use my bonus action to hide again.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, roll a stealth check on that one, seeing as these guys are a bit more
Wait,
aware that
who's
you're
the
doing
one
something.
who's the one that casted the darkness spell anyway?
That was
Never mind, eh?
Yeah, isn't that concentration?
Yeah,
Samwell.
it is concentration.
Oh my god, but that was Samwell. You haven't attacked him yet.
I thought Georgie shot the blinded one.
Yeah, you may have shot him. Yeah.
I shot him. I did the thing.
His
where
con
I
is a
shot him.
+4. So you hit him once, right? Last time.
Yeah, I did 21 points of damage, so 10 is the DC.
He's got +4. We rolled a 17.
Okay, good to know though.
Good to know. Yeah, worth tracking.
Yep.
Okie dokie. That is Nate. Did your thing? Yeah. Anything else? Your stealth check to hide.
Nope. Yeah, I've got a 12. It's not great.
Okie dokie. Alrighty, that is going to be Ayana's turn.
Oh boy.
Hey, baby.
Hey, healer.
God. It's like I don't know what to do.
I don't even know what.
I'm torn between beating up the fucking Samuel or
Have you got an
Oh, yeah.
AoE heal that hits everyone and basically...
or
Channel-
trying to
grab healing, sit down
I
for
have
10
to
minutes.
see you guys, so I actually have to dispel
Channel-
it and then heal.
Channel
So-
Divinity.
You
Kinda like
can
the
just
Ven.
dispel it, or
If
Well-
Channel Divinity hits us,
Yeah, so yeah,
that's
you know
what
what?
I was
Can it be Challenge Divinity doesn't say if I have to preserve life. I don't know if I have to see people.
no.
It doesn't say.
No.
It doesn't say that I have to actually see them.
Unclear.
I mean, most spells require some kind of line of sight, right? Was it called Divine Health?
Channel Divinity.
Channel
preserve
Divinity. Oh, you're
life.
right. Yeah.
I've got it right here. I'll read it out for you if you want.
Yeah, preserve life. Oh yeah, I got it in SRD. Oh no, it didn't
Choose
take me
any
over.
creatures within 30 feet of you and divide those hit points among them.
Well, you guys are pretty fucked as it is. We'll give it to you.
All right. Goddamn. Yeah, I'm doing that. Channel Divinity. Who's bad? Leon,
Who bad?
now?
me and Liana.
Yeah, Aubrey and Leanna.
How far down is Liana in terms of her
I was
zero?
in front of the darkness.
No, I mean like
She's
I'm not talking about that.
unconscious.
How much below
Zero.
zero?
She's just straight at 0. Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't matter. We're on 0.
Oh, okay. My head is just like math.
Well, Oberon's further back behind him. He's less likely to get hit, I suppose. Whereas Leanna's definitely in the firing line if she were to get up.
Yeah, okay. I'm giving Liana 20.
Okay.
Yay!
So you're up. Jesus. And that's 10 left.
You
And
should have 40.
Hmm?
You should have 40.
Oh,
points
40?
to go. Yeah, because it's 8 times 5, so...
oh, right, true. Haha. Okay. So 20, and then the rest of you math in my head is
20 divided by 3.
3, which is not a nice number. 5 and 5.
Like a 6.6 or something.
I'll do 5 to Nate, 5 to Georgie, and 10 to Oberon.
Thank you.
Math.
Saves the
In
day.
my head.
Thank you.
Oh, baby, Fake the Prudish Duckling. Cheers. 1875. Everyone gets one last nat 20 for me for the month. Good luck. Thank you, Prudish. These guys might need it.
Brutish.
Can I hold 2 20s?
Yeah, you can clutch them.
Yes, you can.
And I get a nat 1 to help you guys. Thank you. Well, I say thank you. Thank you for these guys.
I love you,
You
Brutish.
probably just saved that entire fight. Well, you know.
Okay, well, I don't know if Channel Divinity
Then
is
counting your
a
eggs,
action
Chickens,
or
what
not.
do I say?
It is.
It is, I believe, yeah.
Okay, yes, bonus action. I don't think I have anything bonus action-y that's useful right now until I cast something later.
Creature
All right.
weapon.
Yeah, well, I don't have it up yet,
Okay,
so.
no worries.
This is getting intense.
Yeah. All right. I'm done.
I'm back.
All right.
Alright.
Do this. Let's do this. Oberon.
I get up.
You're up,
Okay,
baby.
how far down the... is it still dark in here?
It is the darkness. It is still
Still
dark.
damn well dark.
It is bloody dark down here.
I can't see. Do I feel around. I know there's 2 walls either side of me. I can go forwards or backwards, right?
Yeah, you go forwards or backwards, pretty much.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to pull out a card at random from the deck and throw it into the darkness. Hopefully where I can hear the voices of the Yuanti. Just throw it in that direction. So
Nice.
I believe it's a 30. It's a D34.
Holy
When
shit!
did you
Yeah,
get the deck?
I pulled 33,
Always
which
have.
is
you got it at the thingy.
at the bottom. It's a 2 of clubs, so it's a kobold. I'm just going by like down the list. So
Yeah, that works.
Is it Meepo?
Is it Meepo? Fuck me.
All right. So a kobold appears inside the darkness and.
Meepo.
Meepo! Another
Hello?
monster!
I wish
Yes.
to run another 30 feet down the tunnel.
Okay, so you just
until I
swim.
get out of darkness.
Yeah, you're out at that point.
Oh, thank God, I can see where I am.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you've kind of fled the immediate danger, I suppose, because you're probably at least 60 feet away from these guys.
And I turn around and I want to cast Bardic Inspiration on someone, but let me just check if I have to see them. It just says choose a creature, and as long as they can hear you, bam. All right, sweet
Bam.
then. So someone within 60 feet of me, I'm guessing it'd be either Georgie or Liana. I'll inspire Georgie.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. We'll be like, fight on! Brave hero.
You-
Try
You guys tank. I'll be support. Okay. Top of round 3, and it's Georgie's turn.
Okay.
Go, Georgie.
I
Go,
would
go,
like,
gadget.
I would like to.
There's a kobold in front of you now.
Ah!
Ignore him.
Ah!
It's Meepo.
Your auntie, he's very real.
Yeah, I will just put Meepo between me and anything else, and I will try to edge out of the darkness back toward where Iana was, because that's the last person I saw.
Okay.
See,
Yep,
I'm getting
you
out
can-
of here. I hate this place.
You can reverse backwards.
Great.
Shimmy on back.
Great. Okay, and then do I see her?
Sure.
Okay, great. I will shoot something. I will shoot
So
I
you've
will-
gone backwards. So there's darkness is still there. So you're
Oh,
still
wait,
kind of
she-
firing into.
back. I thought she was ahead.
Who are you shooting at?
Samuel, I want to go towards where Iana
She's.
was.
Oh, I didn't realize Samuel was feminine. Okay, I totally assumed
No, I'm
Samuel's
going
gender.
to-
Sorry.
Well,
A discussion
Jeez.
of Samuel's
It wasn't.
sexuality.
God, I am the worst.
He gets to be whatever he wants. to
So
be.
in my mind, Iana was in front of the tunnel because she'd been doing those hills, right?
yes, I.
So she's up front, beyond the darkness. You're behind the darkness in the tunnel. You want to go forwards then. So you want to go forwards.
Yes, I would like to go to Iana. Please.
Okay, so you go through the darkness. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
'cause that's the last
So you can see her. Then you can see the 3 Yuanti. Yeah.
I thought they were in the darkness.
Well, okay. I'm throwing you a bone here, Lauren. Do you want to get 3 attacks of opportunity? All right. So then through the darkness you go through to Iana.
I have spatial.
Spatial difficulty.
I have spatial.
This darkness is very disorientating, both in and out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna shoot Samuel. It's gonna be totally normal.
Okay.
Do your GM prepping and
Sister-
make sure you know
Sister
what
Samuel.
6s are, alright?
I'm gonna try sharpshooter in him because I would like him to die.
All right.
That'll hit.
22.
That'll do it.
And then I will try again.
Okay.
That'll hit.
Uh-oh.
Yay!
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah. The AC is like 15.
16. Yeah.
16.
Yeah. So that.
You got inspiration there if you need it.
Thank you. I appreciate it a lot. I will.
Probably need it for saves more than
Yeah.
attacking.
Damn, what a big streamer. Yeah. Reported.
That's a bad roll, but 31 to Samuel,
31 to Samuel. She.
and then so he needs
Loves
to
it.
make a.
But now he's a he, is he? Jeez.
I gotta say, don't question the sexuality of Samuel.
They
All
them.
right, let's-
All right.
He
Many
need
heads,
to make
many
a
sexes.
concentration check on the darkness.
Alrighty, concentration check on the darkness is in 20.
Yeah.
Ah!
fine. Well, you
Is
know
it
what?
for each
Fuck
hit?
him. I'm gonna use my action surge.
Okay.
Yes.
Darkness
Here we
is your
go.
friend.
Okay.
Need
Let's
some
do
action.
action surge.
Action surge. Diddly 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 diddly. Wow, there you go. That's a Lauren roll.
Yeah.
Action.
And then one more time.
Why are you going in for that one? Holy
let's go,
mackerel.
Georgie.
Get those nat 20s in chat. You don't even need those donations. Don't even need them.
Maybe everything will be okay now. No. Okay.
Remember, Willie, have you're not one.
Okay, so I'll also. God, how bad do I want to kill him? Super bad.
Yes.
So bad.
I want to kill him so bad. So have him make a strength save.
Okay, strength save. Is gonna be +6. 24.
Okay, okay, fine. He's not pushed. However, 56 points of damage.
Oh, baby. This is on Samuel, yeah?
Yeah.
3 lemons.
And yeah,
Alright.
and concentration check on that. Jeez.
Holy shit, yeah, okay. Concentration check again is an 18.
Ah!
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
I have no
Well,
idea.
I don't know.
There was
It's
some
half the
serious
damage, isn't
amount.
it? So 25. 25.
28
Oh,
is
yeah.
half of 56.
So no.
Yeah. So you.
So,
you missed it.
so whoom, goes the
darkness
darkness.
is gone.
Yay!
Oh,
I can
Thank God.
He's still alive, but he's looking very wounded. Slimy and Samuel at this point are looking bad.
I'll use my second wind to heal a little.
Okay. Holy shit, this turn.
Excellent.
jeez.
Good day.
Alright.
sir.
Alright,
Good day
alright.
to you, sir. Liana.
Yay!
No darkness anymore, but you're at the front of the tunnel by these guys fighting the UNT.
Okay, can I try and get Samuel from where I am?
Sure.
Or- Yep. So I'm gonna use Ray of Frost on him.
Okay.
Yes.
17's a hit.
So he takes 3 points of cold damage.
Seriously.
Fuck me, that is bad.
I'm pretty sure you have bigger spells than Ray of
Is now the
Frost.
time for cantrips? I cast
Well, the only
prestidigitation.
cold spell I have.
He doesn't. Yeah, he's definitely not resistant to the cold, but
Does he not like it?
let me check.
Who is
Yeah, he
the
doesn't.
boss?
I mean, it's free
Yeah.
damage. I mean, he doesn't really care. This guy's got 189 hit points total, so he's like, yeah, fine. So, anything else you want to do, Liana? Georgia for the
Is
56
there any way
damage.
you can move out of the way without learning the attack of opportunity?
If you wanted to move past them, there probably isn't. No, now that the darkness is gone. If you wanted to move backwards, then you could go near Oberon and be away, but you would be in a kind of line, right? The swings and roundabouts.
I'll just stay where I am.
Okay.
Interpose yourself between them and the kobold at least. So it's like the kobold's in front of you.
Yeah.
Can I just stand for behind the kobold then?
Yeah, yeah.
Everyone's just shielding themselves behind Meepo.
Yeah.
Guys, they can still reach above me.
They have 10 feet
That
reach.
is a thing.
I'll just. I
And a
don't
few feet
care.
behind kobold.
Alright, so it's the Anti's turn. They're going to take theirs. So there's 3 of them that's still up, and they're generally in the area of Georgie, Ayana, and Liana that they seem to be focused on at this point in terms of murdering them. So Slimy is going to attack Meepo, first of all.
Yes. All right.
Sorry, Meepo.
Meepo dies on a nat 20.
Okay. The, physical interaction.
Meepo just comes in. No one can defeat the Meepo. And then just one little swipe from the snake, and he just is crushed against the wall as his skull explodes. And still gets to make the rest of his attacks. So Slimy is then going to do his other 2 attacks against, let's say, Georgie. So 22 and a nat 20. Oh my god. You really don't want to get the nat 20s on the last attack because it's...
You have a nat
get the
1,
GM
friend.
now.
Oh, I have a nat 1, you're right, yeah. I have a nat 1. So the first one will be a nat 1, we'll say it has a nat 20.
Oh.
So that first roll is he was gonna smash you. I mean, yeah, it would have been pretty bad, but
leave the kobold. The kobold can die. That's fine. Use the one on the actual one that's gonna hit.
all right, yeah. Sorry, that's what I meant. So the 22 won't hit. Meepo definitely dies. There's no forestalling Meepo's death. I'm sorry.
Meepo's
dead.
gone.
Meepo's fucking dead. But you won't take the 22 hits, but you will take on that 20 hit, seeing as that was the last one that's rolled. I'm trying to get rid of my. So, damn, this one's a big roll.
Are you serious?
I believe it's 12d6 on a nat 20 on this one.
Didn't we use the one on the what?
No, we used the one on the 22, which was the hit against the claw attack, right? So this one is the flurry. I mean, he did a lot of damage last turn on it, so fair
I did
dues.
87.
Yeah, he does 48 back.
Still up.
Hey.
Alrighty.
Oh boy.
So he bites you pretty good there. Bites you pretty good.
Ow.
Okie dokie. So that is Slimy's turn. Samuel's going to do his thing.
Is he gonna try and cast more darkness on us?
He's not. I think he's done darkness at this point. You know, darkness is too easy. Easy
Yeah,
game.
darkness is lame.
Easy life. He'd rather kill you. So Liana, a 20, unnatural.
That's hits.
A dirty 20. A 13.
That misses.
All right. A 26
That hits.
and a 24.
That hits.
Beautiful.
Bye guys, we're going down again.
Good.
Wait, she could legit die.
Yeah. 10. Followed by second attack is a miss. Third attack is a constrict, which is the 3d6. 15.
Bye guys. I'm down again.
Plus that is acid. And then the flurry hit, which is
Oh crap.
26. So there's a lot of maths which has to be done there to see if you may actually. I mean, it's possible that you could die from all this damage. It does just hit you.
9 from the first hit.
Okay.
No, she's fine.
So yeah, you go down to
I'm
0
down.
and then you start taking afterwards. Yeah. So how much? Yeah. When do you go down? I suppose. At what point do you hit 0?
Like about. I had like 20 hit points.
Oh.
So.
Okay. So after the first 2 attacks, so you're minus 34. Yeah, you're minus 34.
Yeah, she's good.
You're
She's
Gucci right now. This is easy. Easy game.
okay.
So, well, he's gonna have 20, so he'll be alright. Hydri, gonna do his thing. Gonna attack Yana. Doesn't like your healy dealy.
Screw you.
So,
Focus the healer.
focus it.
Oh!
What? I am on my game. I like stolen Lauren's luck today. Or like me and Laura like sharing that luck today because you know that double joy.
That's
All
unreal.
right.
This is crazy.
That
How
is-
have you rolled so many?
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. What can I say? What can I say, guys? Second attack, 16
Misses.
miss. Third attack, 17 misses.
Misses.
It's the dice that are deadly, not the encounter.
That's
Third attack.
that's a hit.
28. Woo. Okay. So first attack. I mean, it's the best one to get a nat 20 on because it's the lowest amount of dice. So 19 damage, and then 66 plus 6.
Stop with the silver linings. We're getting fucked.
53, 52.
All right, I'm down.
All right.
Yeah.
Got a healer down, chat. We got a healer down. We got him, boys.
I'm gonna die.
Oh
And it's
my
all because of
god.
Will and his nat 20s.
What can I say?
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
I
oh my
feel
god.
like we're mostly to blame, though. Honestly.
I'll take that. Yeah, I'll take that. So
Sleep at night.
that is their turn. Nate, how you feeling, buddy?
So is Sildar a paladin by chance?
Nah.
Magic.
He's manly for sure.
I really,
He's a magic man.
I am stuck between two different things.
Are you before Iana?
He is, yeah. Diana goes
In
next.
that case, get her up and then she can get someone
With
else
what?
up.
With a
Anything
medicine
potion.
check? I can't. I've got nothing.
You haven't got a potion?
Nothing.
No, I've got no potions. Got no nothing.
Right, you guys planned well for this one.
Will.
Well, it did try to shot, but we were in a refugee camp.
That's true. Yeah, that's very true.
It's not like they had an alchemist.
You were
around.
given some potions, though, right?
I didn't get any.
No? Oh, okay. Maybe that was in my head. You were given something. I can't remember what it was now. She gave Oberon something.
I've got a
You're
greater
getting
healing. Yeah.
magic
Yeah,
items.
she gave Oberon
That's
some.
what we got. Magic items.
Yeah, you got shit ton of magic items.
That didn't help.
If you can finish off Slimy, that's
help.
one down.
No, Samuel's
Samuel.
no.
Samuel then. Samuel.
Yeah, Samuel's
I'm
close to
just-
death.
I'm just gonna charge forward and attack good old Samuel.
All right.
Is anyone next to him? No.
Yeah, Yana.
Iana's.
I guess I am.
Yeah, probably within 5 feet, Georgie. I mean, you know, these things have a 10 feet reach, so.
Here goes nothing.
Oh, you're right, poor chap. You're right because the website is down. Yeah, we'll work on that fix for you in a second.
Got it.
That's a good roll.
Yeah.
26 damage to him. so
26 maths. How do you want to kill him?
Yes!
Okay, I'm gonna stab straight out his side, run round the front, do a complete 360 circle of him, and then pull his head back so that his intestines flop out.
Yeah.
Oh, he dies. Falls to the ground.
Like that.
Then I'm gonna flick my rainbow sword so all the blood goes sliding to the ground, and I'm gonna turn to the next one, point the short sword, and go, "I'm your target now," and then intercept and kind of step in between him.
I like it. I like it. So that is Nate's turn. Iana,
Do.
you got a nat 20. You could use. You want to come up?
Yeah. My friends are in danger. They need a healer. Fuck it, I'm using my nat 20.
Yeah.
Do it. Do it.
Back up. Dear God.
So you can take an action. When you come up on a nat 20, you do it at the start of your turn rather than at the end.
Cool.
Honorata.
Awesome.
1 hit point. Awesome.
That's really useful though. You get a turn here. This is really
You
vital.
try using your spiritual weapon.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon. So the 2 left are,
Slimy and Hydra. Slimy's wounded. Hydra is taking like 2 points of damage or something ridiculous.
okay, and they're close. They're pretty close to each other, right?
They are, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna cast it on Hydra, and then so, cause fuck that. So where spiritual weapon. God damn it.
No.
Nope, that misses. Do I have a bonus action or just an action?
Spiritual weapon is.
You get your action, yeah,
Okay. Spiritual weapon is an action to cast it, and then
and then bonus action
to move
afterwards,
it.
yeah.
Ah.
So it misses. I'm still
Damn.
kind of. I'm dazed.
Yeah.
Literally willing myself to get up.
Come back up though. All right. Oberon,
Okay.
like 60 feet away in relative safety
Okay. That's not good.
with 2 nat 20s.
Oh boy. I'm gonna have to ask you this. Can I still cast Cure Wounds? I can still cast 1 Cure Wounds. It's my bard spell.
Mhm.
But can I do it through Pyrrhal?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Because I want to get Leanna up
Yay!
before it's her
Thank you for not
turn.
making me waste my nat 20.
So I want to use my last bard spell and
Okay.
cast Cure Wounds on her at 1st level.
Nice.
Okay, and that's 10 healing.
Yay!
Alright.
Sweet.
So you get a turn at least.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So Leanna's back up.
Yay!
And I use my
I am.
Go ahead.
bonus action to inspire whoever I can get in range. Georgie, you're still inspired, aren't you?
Yeah.
And Nate's still inspired as well.
Yep.
In that case, I will inspire Leanna. Yeah.
Yay!
Nice. Okay.
Like, get up. You got this.
Yes! I got this! I am the ultimate sorcerer.
You can't spray a frost.
Wow. Yeah, and do 3 damage. So it's the top of round 4, and it's Georgie's turn. Tildar at this point is also fairly wounded, and he's taking some attacks.
He's fine.
He's a warrior.
He's good. Okay. I'm going to attack Slimy. I will shoot him.
All right.
I'll do a sharpshooter. Ugh, no. Okay. And then I will just. Oh, we need to do something. Okay, I'm gonna use my natural 20 and sharpshooter him.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do that for my
Them
second attack.
pretties.
Oh boy. And then he needs to make a. What are we gonna do? Let's do.
What's it gonna be?
Oh, I
I guess we're not gonna see that giant snake anytime soon.
Right?
Just make a thank you, Jillian.
They don't know we're here yet. We killed them. Hide
A
the body.
wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Alright. Wisdom save is a plus.
They're just so good at everything.
So wise. 7.
Oh no, so he's goaded.
Nice.
Yay, so he's disadvantage on everyone but me.
Yay!
Huzzah.
Thank you. I'm happy.
And I do 28 points of damage.
Nice. Is that the crit?
21
Yeah.
points of damage.
Cool.
And this is on Slimy?
Yeah.
Okay, 21. Alright, and he's goaded. Fantastic. Anything else you want to do?
No.
Alright then. So, yeah, you shoot him and he looks pissed off with you. Leanna, it's your turn. Slimy's looking pretty wounded.
Yay! I'm gonna use blight on him.
Ooh,
Yes.
This is
Light.
So
that's where that roll
Alright.
damage
he's
is.
gotta take. He has to make a con save.
Okie dokie, con save is +4. So he does 17.
Yeah,
Oh.
that saves. I think that's
Half damage.
that's half damage. I don't mind. Yeah. So 4. So
Alright.
that's it. He takes that's 29, but so it's like 14.
Okay, 15. Yeah, we'll high roll.
Use that extra one.
We'll high roll for now, shall we?
15 points of necrotic damage.
Alright, yeah. He's still standing. He's still
Yep,
standing.
He's still up.
I'm still standing.
Just die!
Okay. He doesn't just die. No, he's still up. You got anything else, Deanna? Look a little peaky. Little lucky peaky. Looking under the weather right now.
What?
He's looking under the weather. A little bit
under
poorly.
the weather. I wish I had bonus action spells, but I don't.
Alright then, in that
I'm
case,
just gonna. Can I just try and just like step back a little more?
you would take an attack of opportunity?
Okay, then I'll stay where I am because I can't move.
Okay.
Stand your ground.
I'll
Stand your
my
ground.
ground.
Alright, and then it takes it to Duancy's turn. Slimy is dead. Slimy's goaded. Samuel's dead, and Hydri is still alive. So, yep, Slimy is gonna goad into Georgie. Why not?
I'm going down, guys.
I'll see you guys.
Bye, Georgie.
See you guys on the other side. Hello from the other side. It's gonna be a 26.
Yep.
Followed by a nat 20.
Why? Why?
That is incredible luck.
I don't even know. I can't.
Oh
I
man.
can't do this. I can't do.
The amount of
24 and a 17. 17 hit?
No.
Okay, cool.
It'd be a miracle if we finished this game.
So, 2d6 plus 6 is 16 plus 21
Now down.
and a constrict is 3d6. So, 21.
Okay, I'm
So,
just unconscious.
42 plus 16 is maths. You can do the maths.
Yeah, I got it. I'm
I
just
know.
unconscious.
I know
I'm
maths.
not dead yet.
Yay! We can put any happy ripped by Lauren.
Yeah, but our
Oh,
DPS is down.
That's so sweet.
Right. It's a sign of affection, putting the tombstone by someone's face. That is Slimy's turn. Hydra gets to do his thing. Yeah, it's so Rex.
Bye, guys. I'm gonna die again.
So who's still up? Ayana,
Me.
you still up?
Iana's up.
Yeah.
All right, so he'll spread them out. He'll spread the love.
No.
I'm like 30 feet down the tunnel though.
Yeah, you're further away, so he's not gonna bite for that, unfortunately. So, Ayana, a 17, gonna be a miss, right?
Yeah.
26 is gonna be a hit, and you're gonna take
She's only on 1. so-
10 damage. You're muted again.
I'm down.
All right.
Yeah.
So Ayana goes down. He'll hit Liana on his last attack on a 29,
Shit.
which is the biggie.
I'm down again.
Yep. So you take 22, but you just go down to 0, right?
Me and
I'm
Nate.
going down a
Holy
lot.
crap. Nate!
So it is the two of you, so the two boys still standing at the moment.
And Sildar, he's up.
And still does up, right? Yeah.
Sildar, do something!
Still does, you know. He's ambient fighting right now.
Licking your soldier off.
That's their turn. Nate, it's yours.
I'm going to strike out at Slimy. He looks a bit.
He does look a bit slimy right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna leap out with my long sword and go to attempt to finish him off.
Okay.
Where is Oberyn in conjunction to me?
All
And
the way down the tunnel.
Down the tunnel, yeah. I think 30 feet away at this point.
where is Sildar?
He's ambient fighting near Georgie, I suppose, over her body.
I guess I do fuck all damage.
Oh, baby, I can do
Yes,
it.
come on.
That's gotta do it.
Come on.
Unless you roll absolutely awfully. How do you want to kill him?
Yes!
Yes.
This time, I'm going to leap up in the air and, Roman style execute down the spine, and then just bring the rainbow sword out, kick him to the side,
Nice.
move over to the last one, and just bring the short sword, deep breathe in, and just go, come on, let's fucking have it.
I like it. I like it. It is. Let's got anything else? Iana's turn.
Yep, my
Let's
saving
save and throw
throw.
time.
Save.
Just a D20.
Yeah, think about those guys. They made it to the finale. That's one
Nope, that's
fail.
a fail.
All right.
There's one left, right?
There is one left, Hydra, yeah, who's relatively, I have to say, relatively
One
uninjured.
left. In any way.
Yeah.
Oh.
If you want to find that page, you better find
Oh,
it now.
baby! Potted Chap comes in clutch with that £5 donation. Heal for everyone. Everyone can roll a D10 of healing.
Yes.
Which means those
Yes.
rips are going to come off.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
There you guys
D10
go.
healing.
Yeah.
You are a
Yay!
lifesaver.
Yay!
Holy crap.
7.
Literally.
Okay.
Holy champ. You champion.
You're a champion!
What a legend.
He's the hero.
Eh.
Oh, wait.
Everyone rolled a 9 except me. I rolled
Hey, it's still... It's action economy, man. You're up and you
Yeah.
can take an action. That's the most
Absolutely,
important
yeah.
thing at this point, to be
Vital.
honest.
That heal is like a
The,
lifesaver.
yeah, the actual number of the healing
Taking
doesn't
a single
matter
point
too
of
much.
damage.
Yeah, Nate is just like diving in and out of darkness. They're focusing on the...
They don't focus him. He will kill everyone. That's great.
I know, because I'm just getting assassinated, like.
That's good. That's good. All right.
So,
back up. Everyone's
yeah.
back up.
Sienna's back up at the end of her turn and after one fail. So, Oberon.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna go 30 feet up the tunnel now. I can see where this guy is, and I will throw another 30 feet. I'll throw another card out of the deck. So let's try and get something good.
Fucking deck him.
Deck him, mate.
Absolutely fucking deck
Yeah.
him.
Duck you!
All right, it's a D33 now because there's one less card, I guess.
Yes, you're right.
24. All right, what do I get? 1, 2, 3.
Could be fantastic.
Bronze Dragon, yeah.
I get a troll.
A troll, nice. Nice.
Spades. I get the troll.
All right, sweet. So a troll
So,
appears.
I'll put him. I've thrown the card right at its feet. And
Yeah.
it pops up out of this.
Nice.
Um,
Okay, trolls are pretty tanky.
It's an
CR5.
He
Yeah.
thinks it's tanky.
Yeah, we'll wait to
No.
see what he does. So a troll is in front of them, and we'll see that that they do not like the smell of this troll whatsoever, as it appears from the
So-
card, and they're gonna focus on him. Or Hydra's gonna
Okay.
definitely looks like he's down to clown. Anything else you want to do?
I've got one more bardic inspiration, but everyone's got it still, so I can't really use it.
I
So-
do not.
Ayana doesn't.
Oh, Yana's not got it actually. Yeah, I'll inspire Yana.
All right.
And say, come on. I don't know what miracle just happened, but if you're up, let's do this.
Yep, I
Don't
got
really
it.
have your army of rats.
Yeah, but they have to be.
You have to control it with the foot, don't you?
I have to use my actions and stuff.
All right. So round 5. Man, it's only been 5 rounds, but it's been a good one. Georgie, your turn.
So, Hydri looks thoroughly distracted, yeah?
Yeah, looks pretty distracted.
I'm covered in snake blood. Literally
Okay.
bathing in it.
Yeah. What was past them?
Giant tunnel.
Oh, past them there's a big
Oh,
tunnel,
with
yeah,
the-
which leads
with the
downwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A giant tunnel
Which
that
looks like it
creature
screams
made it.
end boss, yeah.
Yeah.
Just his vizier.
Finale this way, it says, yeah.
Oh god.
With 1 hour left.
This is just the
Yeah.
prelude, yeah.
God, this is. We're gonna have to just to
Should
delay
we
this.
go? Should we
Shoot it
go?
down. We can't risk this thing following us.
All right.
Plus, they don't know we're here yet. This is the first time we've been discovered.
Sure.
We can
Okay.
kill these guys, hide their bodies.
Yeah, I would just love to shoot him then. Shooting things is a thing that I do. I will do it.
Do it.
He's not blinded.
No.
Operation, and I have 2 dice left, so I'll try sharpshooter.
Right.
Nope.
Wow.
Ooh, no.
That seems about right.
Will had been stealing all your luck.
Yeah.
I got that sweet roll
I do
20
feel sad.
partnership.
So then the second attack will hit at least.
Yep.
So that's just I guess I'll do a goading attack again.
That's suicide.
What about the damage? Oh, yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta-
it all adds up.
All math.
I mean, it just gives him disadvantage. It doesn't make him attack me.
No, it just if
Yeah, alright.
it's his option
Yeah,
to attack
yeah.
you.
So yeah, he needs to make a wisdom save.
At the moment, he's got Troll and Nate in front of
Right.
him.
Right.
It's just
Uh,
to help you out, guys.
there you have a king troll. Wisdom is a +3. Says wisdom save is 9.
No, so he's goaded,
Wow,
so
that's
he's disadvantaged on everyone but me, and he takes 9 points of damage.
Alrighty. Alright. Got any feels?
No.
Okay then. Then that is Leanna's turn.
Yay! Okay, so I'm going to do something.
Mhm.
I'm going
Good plan.
to use 2 of my sorcery points
Blight him again.
for a quicken spell.
Ooh.
So I am going to do. No, I can't do that. You know what? No, I can't do that either. Good.
Are you able to cast Blight again?
Yeah.
That would be a good one.
Blight's good.
I was actually gonna try and do polymorph, maybe like change him into something.
He's nearly. Well, I think we should just team up on him and finish him.
Yeah, okay, I'll just use blight again on him then. for
Alright.
one
Yeah.
level.
Do it.
Get him.
And then I can choose something
Get him.
else up later. So he has to make another con save.
Okie dokie, he shall do that. And he rolled a 8.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Nice.
And
He
so
fails.
takes 34 points
Ooh.
of necrotic damage.
Very nice. Tasty.
Yep. So and
Hint.
then at 3rd level, I'm going to use magic missile. So that's 5 missiles.
Oh shit, okay, yeah, you quickened it, you're right, yeah, okay.
Yep. So
Give me them missiles.
3,
Give me those icy BMs, man.
3, 3,
Wow, you guys.
3.
14.
14, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Alright,
So-
yeah, all adds up.
That's 14 plus 34 makes 58. So
Yeah.
58 points
Alrighty.
damage.
That
this
ain't bad.
round.
That ain't bad.
So is he distracted? So can I just move past him without learning a talk of opportunity yet, or am I still standing?
But yeah, 48, yeah, 48. You would take an attack of opportunity, he hasn't
Yeah,
used
he's
his
got
reaction,
reach,
and has 10
so
foot
sadly.
reach, yeah.
So I'll just stand back in the tunnel more. With that, can I just stand back a bit more, or?
I mean, if you stand back, you take the attack of opportunity. I mean, you
Yeah.
can you can lean back.
I
I
literally,
mean-
I can't move.
Wait, you're a warcaster though. aren't you? Yeah, no, that doesn't count.
No, that's only
Alright,
if
never mind.
someone tries, if I get the chance to attack of opportunity.
All right, we need to dogpile this guy.
Yeah. All right then. Time for his turn. Which is turn. Yes. All right. So let's see. He's got a lot of people to attack. A lot of attacks to make. So who's around him? We've got Georgiana and Liana. Nate, you're around him, right?
And the troll. Don't forget
And
the
a troll. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Forget troll.
Let's attack the troll first of all.
At disadvantage.
All
Yeah,
right.
technically a disadvantage.
You guys want to save the troll, huh? 13. Let me check the troll's AC. I had it up here a second ago.
No.
Well, I'll be honest with you. Any physical interaction with it reveals it to be just an illusion.
Oh, I'll be honest with you, man.
But if he just misses, then he, you
Yeah.
know, he just thinks he misses.
Well,
Right.
yeah. I mean, it's a physical. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna go near it, so it cuts through. Cuts through.
Okay. He knows it's an illusion now, but it's one turn. He's one action. Like
That's one. Yeah, he did an attack on it, so it's fair
Yeah,
play.
yeah.
Fair play. Second attack, I guess, is a 29 then, and we'll put that on.
Well,
Nate, are
that's
you
not
nearby?
disadvantage, 'cause-
I mean,
Again, yeah,
again, he
that
probably
was-
didn't really need to make an attack, right? All right, we'll re-roll it to see if he gets less. So a 13 against Nate if you're within 10 feet.
I dodge out the way.
Ah, baby. So that's second attack. Third attack on Georgie for a 28.
Yeah, that hits.
Fourth attack on Liana for a 19.
But
But
he's
on
at
disadvantage.
At disadvantage, yeah. Okay, so 19 against Georgie, and then the second attack is a 17 against Liana.
That's a hit.
Has he got 4 attacks? Oh god.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright, I'm likely out again.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it's pretty safe to say you guys are at 0. How many hit points are you on?
I had 9.
I have
yeah,
7.
Yeah, 16, and then 30. Yeah, you guys
Yeah,
are down.
okay. At 0.
Yeah.
So,
Ah!
down they go again, my friends. Down they go. All right, Nate, your turn.
Right, I'm going to use my nat 20. I'm going to sneak attack with a critical and hopefully put him down.
Do it.
No, I haven't used my net 20 yet.
I did 16. I did 40 damage.
Nice.
40 damage.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yep.
40.
And then I will use my
105.
bonus action to. Oh no, because I really don't. Yeah, I will use my bonus action to disengage.
Okay.
Take a 10 foot like run back and then go, come on! Try to goad it towards me.
Nice. All right, that is Nate's turn, Iana. You're up.
Yeah. Oh boy, I'm casting aid. Jesus. Finally had a chance to, 'cause so much has been happening. Casting aid, so that gives, so hit point maximum and current hit points increased by 5, for,
Three targets.
for 8 hours. So that goes towards who's down. So Georgie, Liana, and do it to Nate because Jesus Christ, he's trying to go to thing like.
Excellent.
Yay, thank you.
So you guys get +5. So you guys are up again.
Sweet.
Bonus action. Bonus action. I'm going to do healing word again. To
Georgie or Liana.
yeah, Georgie's closest to me, I think. So do that. So healing word is casting at first level. So you get 9 points of healing.
Nice.
Georgie.
Yeah.
Whew.
And Billy Sage for subscribing, like 13 months. My God, thank you, dude. I appreciate it.
Yay. Oh god.
That's a lucky number.
Whew, whew.
All right, your
and
turn.
I'm not gonna move.
Sweet. That's Iana's turn. Oberon.
All right.
It's 2 nat 20
another
still.
one.
Another one.
Roll a
Let's do it.
32. 29.
He's just fucking throwing these cards out. He's making it rain.
Right.
Hey, Moondog, how's it going, buddy? You handsome devil. Oh, Moondog, you flatter me so. Is it the power that makes you attractive?
29 I got. It's an orc.
29, fuck me. Okay, an orc, nice. So just a...
Zog dog.
Job done. Alright,
That's
nice.
it. My turn.
Nice. Okay, over on turn round 6. Georgie, this guy's
Go,
looking
Georgie!
in pain.
Ow. I'm in pain. Okay, I guess I'm gonna shoot it. Like, get up. just raise my crossbow, and I guess I will shoot it.
Luchador can't tell if Chris is cosplaying as Liam or if Liam's
Everyone's
cosplaying.
mixed up and. Okay. I'll try sharpshooter because I'm still inspired, and I have a precision die left. So, sure.
Why not? Why not?
Yeah.
There he goes.
Okay, and I'll do it again.
Aha!
That doesn't work, so I'm gonna add all the things. It's a D6.
Just give me my glasses. Yeah, just give you my glasses.
Well, guys
So-
in chat, here's a question for you guys. Have you ever seen Chris and Liam in the same room?
I will.
Exactly.
I'll see pictures of us at parties and stuff.
Photoshop. Photoshop.
18.
So yeah.
Control
so-
C, Control V. You just copy your face. So 18 damage, yeah.
No.
No? Okay.
I just was adding stuff to make the second attack.
Oh, okay, Matt.
So I do 30. I do 30 points of
Wow.
damage to him.
Nice.
Wow. He's still alive.
Yeah, I know.
Is he
That
not
was
doing
really
well?
bad. That was.
Is he not doing well though?
Well, you know, he's had better days, but you know, he's had a pretty good run, to be honest, as a monster in a D&D game for an encounter. You know, he's pulled his weight.
I'm done.
He's added to UNT Society. So that is Geordie's turn. Leanna, your turn.
Yay! Is he away from me? Can I just leave the cave?
He is at no point moved, and not if I have you.
I am mad.
You can finish him.
You're leaning backwards slightly at this point, but it has no effect.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my short sword against him and get a nat 20 on it.
All right, using that critty.
Short sword.
Yeah, I have a short sword.
Good.
All right.
Yep. So would that be like a
Wait,
2d6 plus 1?
Yeah.
There, I'm just doing what I can. 8.
8. All right.
Best I can do, I just slashed him.
Yep. He ain't.
Bad. No.
He doesn't like it, but you know, he's had worse.
Still up.
He's definitely had worse hits than that.
I know.
It's his
I'm
turn.
just trying to help.
I fought mud crabs more viciously.
All right then. So it's his turn. He's gonna do his fang all over again.
I'm gonna die.
Yeah, he's gonna attack Nate.
Oh god.
Why not? Let's focus on Nate a little bit. 17.
That hits.
A 21.
That hits.
Oh, this attack is going to be on the orc,
Oh.
which kills the orc, and the last one will be on Nate for a 26.
I will uncanny dodge the last one, but
Okay. 2d6 plus 6, followed by 2d6 plus 6, and this last one, which you uncanny dodged to 27, then you uncanny dodged to 24, down to a 12. So 36, I think.
ouch.
Yep.
Ow.
Take it. You take it. Alrighty, that is his turn. Nate, he's looking pretty bad.
It's
Take him
time.
down.
You know
Yeah.
it's time, don't you? I'm going to then reach out and slash across his jugular with my rainbow sword.
Yes, please
Nice.
do. Please do.
Oh,
Rainbow sword. I'm playing the Docker Rope Fletch here.
no!
Oh no! Inspired.
Yes.
Inspiration.
Inspiration.
19,
That's a hit.
26 damage.
26 damage. Alright, yeah.
Oh, don't you dare.
Still going. Got anything else?
Are you joking?
You guys haven't hit him barely at all, before this
Alright.
past couple of rounds.
Okay.
Give
So
him
he's
another-
looking very wounded, but he's still
Get
standing.
him.
Yeah.
Get him,
Ayana.
Iana. Get him, Iana. Get him.
God. Fucking hate this so much. Inflict. I'm charging it and
This is my favorite
grabbing
encounter.
grabbing one of its necks and casting inflict wounds on it.
Yes.
Fuck this shit.
Nice.
No.
No!
God,
Inspiration.
I'm
Inspired.
inspired. I'm inspired.
Inspired. You're gonna have to roll pretty good on that one, though.
You're gonna have to roll a 5, aren't you?
You have to roll 5
Yeah,
or
well-
6 on the d6 to get hit.
I'm gonna try.
Do it anyway.
Oh, so close yet so far. That's one away from hitting his AC.
Oh!
Okay. I'm right up against it though, so all right. Do. Mm. don't think I can really do anything right now.
All right.
Okay, it's okay.
It's Oberon's turn.
Auburn.
Kill it!
Oh my god.
Kill it!
Does he look like he's on his absolute last legs, or is he like just bloodied and?
He's very wounded. So you're gonna need to do more than a cantrip on him, though.
That's what I thought. So
Use a nat 20.
That's all I can do, unless
Nat 20.
You got a
Stab it
20.
with a nat 20.
I could stab it actually.
Yeah, just
That's it.
You have 2 nat 20s.
That's still not enough.
get your
That's
first kill.
It's about the same as a cantrip's worth of damage. So
Yeah, that's
I
true.
don't
Well,
think
no. Ready?
Who's after
If
me?
Unless you got a proper spell that does an attack roll of damage.
who's after me. Is it
Me.
Yeah.
Okay, so you might finish it with that. Fine, that's it. I'll draw my rapier and charge into battle with the others.
Yeah. What a hero.
Oh, Oberon!
What a hero.
16 is a hit!
That's a hit.
Oh
Doesn't
my
even need a 20. He comes out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. Nice. Okay, he's still standing. Whew.
Oh, fuck.
But very, very wounded. Very
God damn
wounded.
it.
It's round 7. And it's all to play for with Georgie's turn. This creature on very low hit points.
Georgie!
Okay,
Georgie!
thank you, Julie.
Yes, thank you, Julian.
Everybody chat cheer for Georgie!
Okay, I'm just gonna do regular attacks.
Alright. Don't even need it. It's a hit.
Lucky hit.
That's not a hit.
It's not a
so
hit.
Inspiration.
This is-
Inspiration.
I used it.
Mhm.
Okay.
So 11. Will.
Oh, it's not enough!
Oh, man.
Will.
Will, are you fucking kidding me?
Will.
How do you want to kill it? 1 hit point over.
That was what my math was too. I was like, wait, I can do math?
The classic Georgie. How do you want to do it? Oh.
I just shoot him. Somehow I will put it through all of his heads, and then I will fall down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I fall
Nice.
down too, I'm tired.
I had 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
We all.
Okay.
Can we
Everyone-
just delay the season finale because we're just so tired.
Everyone collapses as you guys succeed.
Oh, still good. I'm still
Mate, hide the bodies quick.
Yeah, so I was doing that as soon as the arrow hit it. I moved the bodies to the side and then like kind of.
I'm sore everywhere.
Alright. I'm just gonna sit for a second to be
In
like,
42 seconds.
alright. So I can do a prayer thing. It'll be
Let us
10
pray.
it'll be 10 minutes, but I'll be able to do some effective healing that way. But
And then we move on.
if that's or do we just
no
want to move
one.
on?
No one is in any shape to move on.
I'm not
Okay.
in.
I send Pyrrhal one way invisibly, and I send Pepper the other way to check if we haven't been.
If we can possibly
discover.
get a rest, we will be maybe okay, but I'm looking at all the things crossed out on my sheet.
I've got prayer of healing
Yeah.
happening.
And I've
so-
got
Okay.
Song of Rest as well. So
It's not gonna make a
I'll
difference.
send 2 invisible pixies, one down the smaller tunnel to check the way we came, and one into the massive tunnel.
Okay, which one are you sending where, Smoke?
Pepper can go down the massive tunnel, and Pyrrhal's got our back.
Go back. Okay, yep. So they head off. You guys want to take a short rest? Yeah?
I would love a short.
Yes, please.
So do you guys want me to do prayer of healing? Because that's like 10
Yes.
minutes.
Yes, please.
Well-
That's during the short rest, so yeah.
Yeah, we're starting our short rest, but if the scouts come back with something bad, then we'll
Yeah.
up and leave quick. But yeah,
Okay.
So, yeah, Pyrrhal returns a few moments later and says that the coast is clear, and Pepper does not return from the big tunnel.
Oh,
And Nate, you can roll a d10 1,000 for Billy Sage for his wild magic
All
surge.
right.
was it me?
Yep, yep, Nate is a d10
So
1,000.
using hit dice. Using hit dice.
oh no.
Are you doing a Song of Rest?
Yeah, I will. Guys,
Okay.
Pepper hasn't come back yet.
Yep.
This is bad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, caster loses 1d4 hit points each round like he's invisible.
What was that?
Interesting. Caster loses 1d4 hit points each round like you're invisible. So invisibility
go
potions are going to hurt you. No, currently you can't, but
So, 40. Oh, that's just for Georgie.
That's me.
yeah.
What about? There's wait for the son of the healing.
Yeah, Song of Rest is on. You can have another D6.
Oh, cool.
Yep, time to use all of those hit dice.
All right.
Yep.
19.
Cool. I can also do prayer of healing if people are still not
Yeah.
good.
I'm at like 5.
All right, I'll take 10 minutes and do prayer. I'll just kind of sit and meditate for a second as I do some praying.
Yeah, I'm fully healed.
Me too. And
Fantastic.
we have 5 extra hit points, right?
Yep.
Yeah, 5 to your maximum, and 5 extra.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so I'm going to do prayer of healing. At level. You know what? Fuck it up. How are people doing?
I'm fine.
You're
I'm-
fine.
I'm
Still spending some
doing all
dice.
my,
How much?
I'm doing all
Sorry.
my hit points right now.
Sorry, how much healing did you do first of all?
Like for prayer of healing,
Yeah.
I can do 2d8 plus 5 plus whatever plus my life domain thing, which is additional, at least additional 4, if not more.
I might be able to top myself all the way up. Hold on. Here we go.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, here we go. I'm okay, I think.
You okay? How you doing, Liana?
Just doing one more. I'm at 28 right now.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
back to 4.
So I think I'll be fine if I just stay in the distance.
All right.
Well, let's do some long range attacks.
Stay in the distance.
Okay. All right. So we'll do that then. So
Okay.
yeah, I'll stave off in prayer of healing, then
Alright.
save that spell slot. All right. Hoo boy.
All right, so you guys take your rest, and you see the big tunnel open before you. Look like some great big earthworm or snake, maybe, I don't know, has
Oh,
burrowed
boy.
down into the center of the earth, and Pepper, the sprite, has not returned from there. Looks like it's getting hotter and
good.
hotter from down there. And I'll remind you guys in chat that this is our finale, and we're coming very close to this final confrontation here. If you haven't followed, hit that follow button and join us. We're only 4 followers away from a viewer decision, which may come in handy. Our first draw poll is yet to come into effect, but we'll do shortly. So, what's the plan?
Guys,
Well-
I have a great idea. How about we just talk to Oscar and say, stop. It's bad.
Yeah.
It's a good
that's
idea.
gonna go well.
I
Yeah,
think,
I highly doubt that'll work.
Look,
it was a very genuine suggestion, so I'm glad you took it.
Georgie,
Well.
I'm gonna kill him.
We're going to cut the head off this thing.
We gotta
You guys
stop
are-
that big. We have to stop the Yuns and the big snake. They're
But-
going to get what they deserve for what they've done.
I know, it was sarcasm, but I'm glad you all think I just want to run away. Okay.
I say if
I
we're
mean, I
doing this, we
wouldn't
do
blame
this.
I either die or it ends tonight.
Exactly that.
It ends tonight.
I don't have any more
Everyone.
spells. I only have you guys by my side. That's it.
You got your arms, you've got a rapier. That's good enough.
I have some spells, but I'm not risking them because they don't like light. They're resistant to lightning.
Okay.
Let us waste no time. The beast lies ahead.
Yes. Let's go.
Y'all like. How are we just gonna jump on him? Like, are we gonna sneak? Like, what's the plan here? Because like
Well, if he caught the sprite, then
And the sprite was invisible? Yeah, there's no chance of sneaking into this.
No.
So,
we have to go in this head on.
maybe don't bunch up. If there's darkness, don't go into it.
Also, there could be a
SAS style, just run in or
there
split.
could also be a trap that could have also triggered when Pyrrha went through.
True.
Maybe that's what actually got her. I'm
I
not
will lead the way, stay about 30 foot ahead of the party, and use my ability to sneak and detect traps.
Okay.
Basically.
All right. If you guys want to stealth, you can roll stealth checks.
Sure.
all right.
I
Before-
got it. Please. work
Before we
with
head in
me.
stealthily,
Oh, there
I
you
put
go.
my pipes.
21. I got a 21 on my.
One second, Julian. Let what are you saying, Chris?
Yeah, I'm just gonna play my pipes before we go stealthily, and I'll summon
Summon some rats.
3 forms of rats. Yeah, it says I can expend 1 to 3 charges.
Nice.
So,
Why not?
Yeah, calling forth one small rat.
All right. Well, I have disadvantage because of my armor, so I'm at 11.
Okay.
Provided that there are enough rats within half a mile to be called in this fashion.
Right, of course. I mean, that's an important.
Are there enough rats in the tunnels?
Yeah. There's enough rats down here for sure.
There's plenty.
There's plenty of
I
I
rats.
still have my duck army and Dobby with me.
So, yeah, you guys stealth your way down the deep, dark tunnel. Yes.
In the middle, I'm just gonna I'll just go up to Georgie and put a hand on her. And I'm gonna cast Death Ward on her.
Aww.
Really, that should have been on Oberon.
No, it's fine.
We're friends.
Georgie can do things.
But then
And-
they... Aww.
I'll just be like, all right, you got it. I'll keep an eye on everybody. But she like sighs, like, okay, all right.
All right.
Into the
You're amazing, Iana. I'm so glad you're with us for many, many reasons, but
Which really
I'll
helps.
be
because
right
I
at
like
the back.
you.
All right. So you guys enter downwards into
I'm
the
gonna
tunnel.
give, before we go in there, I'm gonna give I can't remember your name, Chris.
Oberon! It's
Wow.
Oberon!
I'm gonna give Oberon my
Might have been
short
2
bow.
seasons. Short bow.
Yeah.
Okay,
If you're
cool.
gonna stay at the back, at least do something with
I
this.
can use short hand crossbows. I can't use this. I don't know how to use a bow.
I can use a bow.
Point it, shoot.
All right, I'll give it
I'm,
my
I'm
best shot.
actually proficient in short bows.
I gave it to Oberon though.
All right, then let's move things along. So
Spells.
Yeah.
yeah, you guys head down a tunnel, and it's not long as you're walking down it. It's getting hotter and hotter down here. That you see a light ahead of you, which seems to be from some great forge or some great fire, which must be in the chamber below. It looks pretty clear that there's not going to be a quiet way to enter the room because it's completely illuminated. So you've got this kind of entrance before you and a lot of bright light down there. So it looks like if you're going to walk in, then most likely people are going to see you walk in there. So you guys can decide how you want to enter in a particular way. If you want to rush in, if you want to just
Yeah. Oof.
walk in, or
I mean, if
Down
we
back.
can, if there's some way that we can.
Do we see anything?
from this point you can see that there is this like fire.
Then I will take an executive decision to walk around the corner and just take a look in.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys turn around a corner, and you see a couple things. First of all, you do see a gigantic forge, a gigantic magical forge, which is kind of burning away and bubbling away with magma in the center of the room. It's about like 20 feet up. It's particularly huge. And thank you, Mr. Luchador, for subscribing on Twitch Prime. We're going to have a viewer decision in a second, boys. Thank you, my friend. You see this giant forge there, first of all. Secondly, you see slithering down from the wall a wild magic surge from Billy Sage, which is for Georgie. Thank you, my friend. Secondly, you see slithering down from the ceiling this gigantic snake, which you guys recognize.
Does it still have its extra legs and wings?
It does. It has several extra legs, several extra insectoid, almost ant-like wings, and you get flying ants, almost like that. It has multiple heads as well, which are formerly, you think, may have been humanoid, and they bear some resemblance to the Yinth family. As you see the heads of Oscar Yinth warped and mutated into the giant snake's head, almost where its shoulder would be, I suppose. And his wife as well is also melded into, and you also spot that Thaddeus has similarly been mutated into this creature. Which still has its own like snake-like head and eyes, but also these extra kind of heads are placed onto it as well. Interesting. The Wild Magic Surge caster can't employ magical means of improving their armor class. Interesting. It's good to know.
I don't know magic, so.
No, indeed. And it just kind of slithers down from this giant ceiling, and comes down to rest. Oh god, everyone slipped around. That's terrible.
What happened?
Camera came off and...
I think I temporarily lost this connection. Sorry.
It's okay.
Ah.
I'm down, it's fine. So, you see the snake come into view, and the snake itself is probably about 60 feet in like just width, sheer width at this point. It's gigantic, and its length goes on throughout this huge, gigantic chamber. And it looks at all of you, who can roll a wisdom saving throw, first of all.
Oh, it sees us?
Mm-hmm.
A 6.
All
I'm
right.
so glad I took resilient.
Are you serious? I have a +8.
Wow.
I used to have a -1.
Who rolled 17 or higher?
Me!
No.
So just Georgie.
Yeah,
Impressive.
that is weird. That's opposite.
Everyone else is under the effects of a hold person and a frighten, which is an odd combination because you wish to run away but you can't. So you're transfixed like a rabbit that just can't move when it's transfixed by a snake's eyes, in fear, sheer terror of this pure abomination. Which is down here, aside from Georgie, and I suppose I'll roll for Sildar. Why not? Let's see if Sildar.
Pretend to be affected.
Yeah, I'm already pretending. Oh, Sildar nails it. That's funny. Yeah, the two of you are just like, meh. We've had worse. It's in worse. So you guys are just staring down this creature and says, I wondered if you would ever come. And all of the 4 mouths speak at the same time, as if they're all part of the same, like, nervous system. It's been a couple of years. I was expecting you long ago.
Oh, we got, sidetracked. Things were happening. It was a busy time. How was your summer, Oscar?
Oh, Oscar's in here somewhere.
Oh, good. That's great.
Esmeralda and Thaddeus, but mostly it's just me these days. Down here with my forge all alone until, a little pixie comes by for a snack, perhaps, or some adventurers I used to know.
You'll pay for not only Pepper, but all the lives you've ruined.
Can you speak while held?
Yeah, you can speak, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
But you are
Okay.
terrified, right?
That's
So
why I'm staying quiet.
Motherfucker doesn't know me.
Everyone's just kissing.
you're talking big, but you're like shitting your pants kind of thing, it says, I'm so very glad that you can come so that we can really finish this whole thing, We started this so long ago, and every good story needs an ending.
You're the one who manipulated Titania.
Oh, yes. My old friend, Titania.
You might have noticed some changes since, in the Feywild, maybe.
Yes, that has been rather troublesome, though it did take you long enough to sort that out, so it's given me plenty of time to plan, prepare, and ready a few things for you, I suppose.
Great.
You see, here's the thing.
Oh, God.
I don't really need this world anymore. In fact, I'm rather bored of it. It's been several years, and your mortal playthings are just incredibly boring to me. So, you've made a problem for me in that you closed the realm to Feywild, which means that I can't get there to go and devour that world next. And from the Feywild, there are portals to all other realms, you see, whereas this mortal plane is so boringly tied to itself. So, we could strike a deal, you and I. We could make things fun, nice and easy. We could reopen a portal to the Feywild together, which would mean that I go there, along with my power, which, of course, you would still have to defeat the empire that I've left in place, but without a leader, they would fall at the wayside. You see, without my central powers, they would devolve into the mutations that they truly are. you've seen the effects of the spark and sludge. Imagine if as though you'd been taking that for 2.5 years in gigantic quantities, and then suddenly all of the side effects came into effect. Needless to say, they would all be gibbering messes, and you could take back your world. Whereas I would go to the Feywild and devour thousands of worlds.
I'm gonna be like going, Oberyn, don't you fucking dare. Like, trying to break the whole person.
Yeah. Do we ever get a save? Like a few seconds later.
I'll say, do not risk the life of hundreds of millions of other people over this world. If this world's gonna fall, let it fall over all the rest. There's nothing left here really for most of us anyway.
I see. So you're trapped here. You're actually a prisoner.
Oh wait, the Watchman quote. I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me.
Yeah. He says, I suppose in a way I am, yes. Well, you see, I'm offering the deal to be polite. You see, I somewhat admire your panache and determination. What I could do is simply murder you all here and take what I want. Instead, I offer you a bargaining chip, I suppose, as a thank you for all of the good times you've allowed me to have over these past years. Consider it a thank you. Without you, I really couldn't have done any of this, so the offer stands.
How exactly do you think you're going to get back to the Feywild?
We need to open a portal together.
So you do need us, is what you're saying.
Well, I need your life essence,
Oh, God.
which can come one of two ways.
Right. No, I got it.
Yeah,
Got it.
I'm good
Great.
like that.
Yeah. So clever.
Well,
So we
as
could
a-
fight, and you could die.
I want to insight check him because I don't
Sure.
know if he's talking bullshit. or
Yeah,
not.
same actually.
I
This is
want to
weird.
as well.
Sure.
Fuck.
Okay.
Alright.
I would believe he's telling the truth.
Yeah, I would say.
That's why I would believe
What do
he's
you want?
lying.
Fine.
The animal with all of the insight in the world. Yeah, you guys are, the others you who failed your rolls, are pretty sure that he's telling the truth. Leanna, you've
Wait,
got...
21 fails? Oh, me.
Yeah,
Sorry.
on a 21. I mean, you're trying to read a giant snake person, right? So with 4 heads, so it's just pretty difficult to tell. You're pretty sure that this kind of magic like exists, right? Like where he could open a portal with your life essence, and he probably could kill you. You're not sure how much he's trapped, and you're not 100% sure as to whether or not when he goes, all the rest of it would like just work out,
Mhm.
right? That's only Leanna though, you know, so the rest of you guys are pretty sure, like, yeah, that's probably gonna work. And even Leanna, you're not 100% sure, like, you know, the odds probably are that without a leader, their empire would probably fall, but you'd probably require a lot of war still.
Regardless, if we don't deal with this problem now, he only takes over other worlds and becomes a problem later, and for everyone else. He's stuck here as a prisoner until he gets our life essence, and we're not exactly going to give it to it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'd rather this world fall completely than have hundreds of others fall. And I know Nate's a bit selfish, but he's still those guys that
yeah.
want to
The snake says, "I'll promise never to come back."
It doesn't matter whether you come back or not. You feel
You won't be coming back anywhere.
Not the issue.
'Cause
So
I'm gonna
I
kill you
take
here and
that as a no. We'd like a little fight, would we? Like to
we're
die
just-
now. We're
heroes.
cellmates, after all. Of course, we're going to make this hell for you.
I have a lot of people that I need to avenge for what you've done.
Well, it only takes one of you. So, let's fight. It's time to roll initiative as the hold persons are released.
Oh shit.
I'm
Oh,
not doing
motherfucker.
it. No, I refuse to die.
That's a good way to.
Why not? I mean,
Get 'em, rats.
We don't have time. This is like a season finale.
and if we die, we die. And
Fucking-
it's like trying.
Wow, he rolled a nat 1 on his initiative. That's a pretty good start.
Okay, well I go before him because I did not roll it out. Jeez.
Nice.
Ugh. Oh, we're so
I go on the
bad.
same turn as him.
Wow, you guys.
I don't want to die.
We'll say
I
because
don't
he rolled a nat one, he'll go after you.
I also have 3 swarms of rats, and
Sure.
how you want to work that?
Oh, help it.
I mean, I probably don't. Let's see. Just based on time, we did 21, right? 21 for you. Leanna, what'd you roll?
I rolled a
10. Nate.
I rolled I apologize. I rolled
14?
14.
Okay, so Georgie, Nate, Leanna, Iana, Oberon, Snake.
So we all go whenever we want.
Well, we'll
Then
take.
this
Well,
is-
yeah, we'll say that. We'll just take that turn order for now.
Okay, yeah.
So, Georgie, you're released from hold person.
Oh, I was fine.
Sorry, you're not in hold person. You're right. Yeah.
No. So just we've been doing it. We've been talking to him for a minute, so I want to know the same things about him.
Sure.
Just to know how fucked we are.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
That'd be
So,
great.
yeah, no
Release
worries.
his AC would be great.
Yeah. AC is 15. It's fairly easy to hit.
Oh, he's massive, isn't he?
Yeah, it's
What are
pretty
those-
big.
What are those hit points?
One of those. Yeah.
The hit points.
Hit points are just a cheeky 327.
Oh!
So you're feeling good about it.
Whoops,
Yeah,
sorry.
I feel great. I feel
We didn't want to
great.
know that.
We have, like,
you really didn't want to know.
Minutes. We
I
don't
wanna-
have time.
What are you suggesting, dude?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're only wasting more time.
I will run to the it's a big area, right?
Yeah. And to remind you of the area, there is a giant forge of magma in the middle,
Yeah,
which
that,
may play a role.
Yeah.
knock him into it with your knockback
Yeah,
arrow.
Yeah, wow,
Is he,
okay.
is he in front of me?
You should have been thinking that like 20 minutes ago when I was like,
That sounds like something I could do, because
Yeah.
I'm useless otherwise.
Okay, fine. Yeah, I'll run to the side and I will shoot him and
All right.
try to push him back each time. I'm gonna try sharpshooter. Hits. I'm gonna try sharpshooter. Hits. And then he needs to make 2 strength saving throws.
All right. Nat 20 and nat 20.
Well, he doesn't get pushed back.
Holy hell, Will.
Good to know. Yes, great.
I just pulled a Lauren.
It's
Fuck.
on attacks, okay?
It's not an attacks.
But he'll
You can only roll so many 20s, surely.
take 37 points of damage.
All right, 37.
Oh, this is on the 300s.
I'm going to go back through this episode and count how many 20s you get.
It's pretty impressive, I won't lie.
No, I'm gonna use my action surge. Do it again.
All right, let's do it.
Sharpshooter.
What were you
Gonna
trying to
use
do
a
to it?
I'm trying to push him back. I'm using a precision
Oh.
die, so it hits, and then sharpshooter again. Hits. So 2 more strength saves.
Do it. 8 and 22.
No, okay, so he's pushed 15 feet back.
Okay. See if
Um,
he can be moved. Pretty sure he can.
Yeah.
All right, so he's
Right.
moved 15 feet backwards. At this point, he's like 10 feet away from the pool of magma.
Great, great. And
But
I
it
have
is
one
like 20
more-
feet high, so I mean, he's not going to
Yeah,
all
yeah.
go into it, but yeah, you got it.
Yeah, I have one more
It
die.
looks like
die
looks
left,
more like a
so
puddle to him.
He takes
Yeah.
44 more points of damage on top of the 37.
All right, that equals 81.
Yes,
Yeah.
81.
All right, not bad. That's like almost a third hit points down in one.
Uh-huh.
Almost.
Yeah.
More like a quarter. All right. Fantastic. So
And I run to the side so we're not bunched up as much.
yeah. Okay. You guys. It's George. Nate, it's your turn.
okay, so is he like 20 foot tall as well? Is his like head
Fucking,
over the
it's
magma
fucking,
or anything
fucking
like that?
huge. His head isn't over it. It's more like his back tail would be like curled around LaForge rather than over it.
Okay, so this is gonna be like one of those weird stunts that I always try to pull but fail.
Go on, why
but I'm
not?
gonna try anyway.
Do it.
I'm gonna run on top of it, up its body towards its head, leap
Okay.
in the air, and then stamp onto its head and try to push its head into like towards the magma.
Why
And I'll
not?
use, if it's an athletics check or whatever, I'll just use my nat 20.
Okay. So you want to like kick its head into magma?
Yeah, I'll go with it if I have to, because I want to run up on
Yeah.
top of his head and then just
Yeah.
kind of...
That's what I'm thinking. This thing is like actually gigantic size. So.
That's why I wanted to use the nat 20.
Yeah. All right. So you 20 it, and you just kind of like jump up to it on a heroic move, and just basically blast it down into the magma, kind of dipping its head into it. And it does not like magma, but it's also gonna. You're also gonna get splashback on this one.
Yes, I'll be shouting, "This is for Oliver, you piece of shit!"
Yeah.
And I'll be just like punching it or stabbing it randomly, even though I'm not doing anything.
All right. It takes 42 damage as its head goes under the magma.
Oh.
And you'll take half of that as that splashes back. So take
Yeah,
21.
I don't even notice. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna keep flailing at it.
Nice. And you're kind of on its head at this point. You know, you're going full dragon fighting mode. Leanna, it's your turn.
Okay. So it looks like it's not resistant to fire, is it?
Probably not. If it's anything like the others.
At least
Probably
not
not.
magma. Magma.
Magma.
So that's still a form of fire.
So it's magma damage. No, I don't know. I wouldn't know.
So I'm gonna gonna use scorching ray on it.
Okay.
So 16
Hit.
hit.
Yep.
13 on the first one.
Okay.
Next one is a 23
Hits.
for 7. That's 20.
Pretty good.
And the final one is a 15, and that's a 12.
Oh yeah.
15 is
So
a hit.
that's about 32 points of fire damage.
Fantastic.
Shit, yeah.
Nice. Not bad. Not bad. Iona.
All right. So is it mostly up on the wall?
I mean, yeah, it's gigantic, so there's a lot of it which is sort of... I mean, it's not against the wall, really, as such as in the middle of the room, kind of rearing up on its back, I suppose, of Nate on its head, its end tail wrapped around the forge, and its head having just dipped out of the forge.
All right. I'm gonna look at it. Your reign of stuff is gonna end right here. I'm gonna cast Guardian of Faith right next to it, which he's gonna have to do a Dex saving throw at the beginning of his turn, or he's just gonna keep getting damage from this giant spectral guardian, which has a sword and a shield emblazoned with the symbol of Ilmater.
Nice.
Whoa.
Cause fuck that shit.
Get him. All right. So do you roll anything now, or is that the start of his turn, yeah?
Start of his turn.
Okay.
If he's within
Copy
10
that.
feet of it, any part of him within 10 feet takes damage.
There's a lot of him, so that works. Oberon.
All right. Does this magma, seeing it splash up, does it look like it's magical in any quality or whatsoever?
It definitely is, yeah.
I'm gonna run towards it as the kind of like splash kind of like subsides and see if I can get to the forge in the middle of it.
Yeah, you definitely can. You definitely can. And you look down into this bubbling pool and you see swirling chaos and magic within it.
Oh my god. Okay.
It
Does the
calls
forge
to
look
you.
big enough for me to use as is there a hammer or anything near it, or like a?
Uh,
It's massive, isn't it?
It's just this gigantic forge, or is it like humanoid size?
it doesn't have like a hammer which is used into it, but you do see this pair of like gigantic gloves. That seem to be like huge sort of like mail. They go all the way up your arm sort of gloves.
Interesting. I
And-
want to use all my movement to get to them.
Okay, sure.
All right.
Fantastic.
Am I able to get them on?
You can pop them on, yeah. You can pop them on, yeah. They
Okay.
kind of like weld to your arms, and they're like encased, and you feel like this urge to place your hands in the magma, as if they're clearly magical. These things, right? They want
Yeah,
to be
yeah.
in it.
Right. If I've got any more action economy, I'd like to try it and see what happens.
Just do it. Why not? So yeah, you place your hands into the magma, I suppose, and you feel this hot magma going up your arms, just be like pooling up to almost magnetize to your gloves, swelling up your arms, and this intense flash of heat over your eyes, and you hear a voice. Yes, yes, oh yes, I am awakened. I am awakened.
Who is this?
And you hear the voice just like booming around the cavern. You have awakened the fiend.
What the hell?
God, what the fuck did you do?
Come, let us burn worlds together, little warlock.
Do
I was
it.
once a warlock.
Do it. Do
Not
it.
anymore.
You will be again with my power.
Have you got? Show me your power. Display it now, and I'll fire my hands up towards the snake.
Like, yeah. All right. So as you kind of just like melt the snake, he takes 44 fire damage from Oberon as his shoots of magma just fire out from his hands, and you feel this energy just coursing through you. And the snake is like drenched in some of this. Nate, you can roll a dex save to avoid this.
Sorry, Dave.
I'm gonna be like, oh, Bob, what the fuck did you just do? What did you do?
There.
I don't know. But there's so much power.
Nice, you
I've
save.
got evasion.
Yeah, so with evasion you completely miss all damage from that. And yes, that's Oberon's turn basically. Snake's gonna make a dex save at the start of his turn.
Yeah, make a dex save.
7. Gotta be a fail.
No, that takes 20 points of damage.
20 points of damage. Okay, very nice. Very nice. Snake is gonna do his thing. And as promised, it only takes 1. So he's gonna try and kill one of you. Let's see who wants to kill. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Come
5.
after me.
The rats.
The rats.
Top of this cave,
There's
I'm
3
afraid.
sleeping rats around.
Alright.
Come after me.
So that's Liana he's gonna try and kill. So, Liana, the snake is gonna bring down its gigantic maw on you.
Whoa!
A 21? 21's gotta be a hit, right?
Holy shit.
Alright. Second attack, 25. Yeah. Third attack, nat 1. That's good. That's good. Nat 1 to me, and the next attack from Brutish Duckling makes it a nat 1. So only 2 of them hit. Thank you, dude. That is a lifesaver because that may have been very bad for you. So it does that. So Liana, you're gonna take. Let's see. 22, 20, 42 points of damage.
She's still alive.
I'm down.
She's down.
Surely not. How much HP do you have?
I had like the 5 plus 10 head points and the 28. I'm down.
All
From the
right.
top.
I thought you were okay.
Definitely didn't say she was.
She definitely never said that. Whoops.
Okay.
All right. So Liana is down, and everybody at the end of his turn can roll a dexterity saving throw, which Liana will fail because she's dead. And you're looking to beat 17 on this one.
Shit. Not good.
I'm gonna die.
God damn it.
24.
24. That's a save. So everyone fails except from Nate.
Okay.
So it lets out this poisonous gas at the end of its turn. This is poison damage, and everybody takes 10 poison damage at the end of its turn, including Liana. So you're now at minus 10, I guess. Yeah. So that is his turn. Top of round 2, Georgie.
Oi, piece of shit! Come after me, and I'm gonna shoot him again.
All right.
Put in more of the line.
Let them try.
She's boring. I have so much to live for. Come after me. Okay.
Excuse me? What the?
Oh my god. I'm trying to help you. Okay. Sharpshooter hits. Sharpshooter again.
Nat 20 Tiana from Brutish Duckling. Thank you, my friend.
I'll use my I'll just do the 1 hit, and I'll add the pushing attack to this first one. So 1d10 plus 1d8. So he makes a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw is 15.
That's just on the money. Okay, so he takes 26 points of damage. Yep.
26. All right, I need my calculator. Okay, fantastic.
And I'll use second wind and heal a little before. Yep. Okay,
All right.
That's it. I'm done.
Good-o. Nate.
Right, this is going to sound awfully mental, but
I like it.
I'm going to leap forward, grab onto the top of its snout, slide into its mouth, and stab up into the roof of its mouth.
All right, I will. Okay, I'll let you know. This one is a pretty suicidal-looking move for him.
Don't, Nate.
Like,
Don't
okay,
die.
so
No.
here's the dealio. You can probably get some very good hits on this creature. It's very weak, but the risk of death is incredibly high.
And we can't.
You're going for it. He's going for it.
25.
A 25 is going to be a hit.
And then I did 27 damage to it.
All right, we're
This
gonna.
is when you're gonna laugh. I'm gonna bonus action disengage and somersault out his mouth.
Yeah, about that. Okay.
Yeah.
So you can roll me an acrobatics check at disadvantage.
Oh god.
10.
Right, you don't get out,
Excellent.
and the consequences of that will come shortly.
Oh no.
Leanna, you are down.
Yes, I'll roll my death save.
Do it. Ooh. Wow. A 2 on that. That is not so hot.
No.
You do not want that. So, that's a death saving fail. Ayana.
Fuck me.
Get Liana up.
Get Nate and Liana.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to figure out how.
I know. I'm sorry.
I don't
Nate's
like
alive,
that.
maybe.
I love her so much.
Maybe a crazy bastard, but
Oh,
get
God, okay.
Liana up.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Get her up. Get her up because she can fly him out.
Wait, what?
She can fly. She can get him out. Get her up.
All right. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. Actually doing mass healing word, because I think we all need a little bit of healing.
Sure. That works. How much?
That's 8 points of healing.
That's good.
Plus,
good.
plus, wait, plus 5, so that's 11.
Oh, okay. I'm top.
Oh, 13. My brain.
13. Some maths.
my brain can't do math. I'm like actually shaking.
Can you do anything as a bonus action?
Bonus. Oh God, I can't. Can't do bonus action. I am moving towards the snake, and I'm gonna yell at. Really, be like, "Hey, motherfucker! You got, you got more than you got more of us to deal with than just trying to kill one of us. Trust me, we're gonna get you down before you get to do anything."
Sweet. All right,
Yelling at it. I'm very angry.
Oberon.
Right. Power overwhelming. Launch another salvo at it. I'm gonna try and aim not at its head. I don't want to hit Nate in there. I'm gonna like scorch from tail upwards, all up its body.
Nice.
Whatever that does.
Yeah, let's fucking do it. Yeah, roll me. Let's cast Fireball. Let's say it's Fireball that you're casting at this point. When you're like in your Mega Man mode right now.
Sure.
Come on.
Like what? 86.
86.
86.
It basically can't dodge this. I mean, it's just gigantic. You know? Oh
Okay.
wow, that was bad.
One.
Wow, that was bad.
One. Two.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Rolls, but
Anything else you want to try, Oberon? That's your action. I mean.
I haven't got any other bonuses. No,
Yeah.
that's it.
Alrighty. So that is Snake's turn.
Dex saving throw.
Dex saving throw from Snakey here. Right. Dex save is 16.
That's
Save.
Yeah, mine is at 16. So.
All right. So
Yeah.
save. Okay.
So it takes 10 points.
10
Oh
points.
my god.
Sweet.
Oh my god.
All right. So Nate, you're in the jaws of the creature, and you realize at this point that the jaws have snapped shut to this gigantic thing, and you can feel its pain, and that it's in a lot of agony. But you know there's no way you're getting out of this mouth right now.
Yeah. Okay.
So you've got a decision to make. I mean, you can stay in here and try and cut your way out, or you can go down to the heart of the beast.
I'm going down.
I like
Obviously,
it.
that's the best way to go.
I like
know I
it.
wasn't gonna get out as soon as I
You
did.
get a nat 20,
Just
Nate.
get a 20.
Nate gets a nat 20 from British Duckling, and everyone from Strider Heap gets a D10 to heal. So everyone needs that D10 to heal. Thank you, Strider.
Don't die.
There we go.
10?
So,
Another
A D10 of healing for you guys. And Nate, I'm presuming you're going to use your nat 20 here.
Yeah, as I slide down the gullet, I'll draw Georgie's dagger, take a look at it, and then just cut up the roof of whatever I'm on, and until I reach something that sounds like a boof, boof,
Yeah.
boof, and I'm gonna then draw my other rapier. I'm gonna start cutting away and pierce in the direction of it.
Nice.
And then just as I'm being crushed, just kind of like picture Oliver's face just to get some strength. And just wildly begin cutting in a 360-degree angle.
Yeah, you just slide down its gullet, cutting as you go, and you guys can see the wounds where it's being sliced from within. And it comes down to the heart, and it manages to like claw onto it by piercing a rapier into its heart, jumping into this gigantic beating dum 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 dum. And as Nate is crushing this creature's heart with his swords and thinking of Oliver. Similarly, the creature's insides are crushing him as well. And as he's inside there, you guys from the outside see the creature wither and die, having been punctured from within. And it falls with a gigantic splash into a pool of magma. And yeah, you guys are gonna have to roll a dexterity saving throw as it really tears up this. It's like we jump into a pool, I suppose, a splash from it.
My deck's so bad.
Oh wow!
Not one.
Wow.
15.
All right.
Like 40 closest to it.
Guys, so if you see who saved, no one saved. Good. So you take 18.
I'm still up.
So, you guys see it just splash down into the magma, and Nate is somewhere in there, you think, but the snake is submerged by this point, and it doesn't look good.
I'm fucking running. I'm running towards
Yeah.
it.
I use my sorcery points to become resistant to fire, and I try to go get him.
Okay.
Got my D10 here.
Here,
All right.
to a snake
I mean,
body.
yeah, big snake body. You guys can like jump on it. It's like sinking though.
You gotta like.
I
pull it out.
take out my short sword, try digging in, and try to find him.
Okay.
Nate.
It's
Oh,
the body is kind of sinking further and further down, and
I get my rapier out and I jump in as
Stay
well.
with me.
I begin cutting away.
yeah.
I start carving to find him.
All right, you guys can roll me athletics checks.
I will use my natural 20.
Nice.
Ah!
Not good,
Oh,
but
you-
Oberon cuts through,
Yeah.
using his rapier to slice through in his newfound powers. Just as the beast is like being finally submerged, and you're gonna have to like jump off in a second to actually get away, before you yourself are dissolved in the magma, burn it away. You see Nate's crushed body.
I have fire resistance. I'm staying on as long as I can, and I'm pulling him out.
Okay.
I have fire resistance as well.
So
Nice.
if you want to help, you can.
Yeah.
I can help you.
All right. So between the group of you, you pull him out and just throw him over onto the side, jumping back just as the snake's body is completely destroyed by this pool of magma. His body has been burnt by the acid within all over. He looks almost unrecognizable.
I'll pour a greater healing potion down his neck if I can. Is he breathing or is he?
He's not. His body is crushed.
Alright.
And
I've got it.
You want to help him, please?
I've got it.
Yeah.
Have to help him.
I clutch the amulet, take a deep breath, and I press a hand to his chest and cast Revivify.
nice.
I start uncorking the potion, ready for him. If he starts breathing,
Yeah.
I'm pouring this down his throat.
So yes, Iona just basically casts a Revivify on Nate, and with a.
As soon as he like.
Wait, you
gasps,
go ahead, Nate. You're muted, mate.
Dear
As
God,
I,
Milter.
as I reach out and I see Oliver and I'm finally reunited with him, I'm sucked back away from the light.
Yeah.
I open my eyes and I see all of you. I just go, fuck.
Oh no.
I hug him. Just go. Oh my God. Are you okay?
Yeah.
I say, drink this.
We're so
No,
worried about you.
All right, I'll be like, hold on. Like, take it easy. You literally just came back from death.
Yeah, I know. And I'll lean back down.
All right.
Shove
I
a
just-
greater healing potion down him. There you go.
But we did it.
I'm gonna pass out.
What's happening around us? Is the cave like shaking or anything?
Yeah,
Is he just
it doesn't
melting?
seem to. Yeah, he's like melted away into the magma, but which like is swirling almost in like a whirlpool at this point, as it seems to be coming alive.
I need to
And
get out.
you guys here, very good, very good. Thank you, all of you. Now it is time for us to take back this world, and that is where we're going to be wrapping up tonight's episode of Lost Minds of Phandelver, and indeed this season of play.
Oh my
my
god!
Fiend.
But we did it!
Yeah.
We avenged Liam! We avenged everyone!
We
We have avenged everyone!
You guys kind of did it.
We did it!
Shit.
Kind
Kind of did it.
I felt sure we were
Ready.
all gonna die. Like, there was no way.
We did it! John, we did it! Everyone say we did it!
Everybody say we did it. Right, that's
Also,
where.
viewer decision never appeared.
That's where. Jesus fucking Christ, cut me some slack here. You guys. That's what we're going to wrap up tonight's game, of course. Let's go around to Cast and Crew. What do we think of not only tonight's episodes, but of the season in general? We've gone through 10 episodes in this season, I suppose, and it does come towards the end of the arc. I suppose there's 2-season arc that we've been playing with as regards to the Lords of Waterdeep, and then this one. We are going to be picking up this campaign next week, same time. It's going to be a new season of play, as all of our new shows are starting this week is finale week, and we're playing through my own module, The Age of the Necromancer. So a couple of hints. Basically, we're going to be rebuilding the world of Faerun now that it's been destroyed, with maybe the help of this fiend character, maybe not. But whilst they've been gone, a lot of bad practices have been happening, including a lot of necromancy. So yeah, we're going to get to that starting next week. But let's go into Cast and Crew. What do we think? Let's start with let's start with Julian.
I'm really hot right now. I don't know. Lots of stress and the nerves have been getting to me.
Yeah.
But we did it! We avenged everyone!
Yeah.
Snake's dead! And I'm happy now. Because he did a lot of bad stuff and I hate him because he took my brother away from me. Well, my Liana's twin brother away from her even before she even knew that she was her brother. It's confusing, but we did it! We did it! And that's all that matters.
Oh yeah.
We did it.
You guys did it.
Yep, so you guys can find me on Twitter. I post random stuff sometimes, so you can just follow me on there for all random shenanigans or whatever. Yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah, what about yourself, Kiana?
Oh man. I think I'm gonna be on the adrenaline for a while. My hands are still shaking. Man, that was really fun. Being able to jump in the middle had been an honor, and it's been an honor playing with you guys because it comes with the sad news that next week is my last week on Beginner's Play because of school. So Iana will be saying some goodbyes next week. But yeah, so but I will be joining the new Thursday game, the
Brave New Worlds.
We'll be playing a Elven pirate, so it'll be super fun. So I'm not going anywhere, but I'll have to leave this game, and Iana will be saying goodbye, and so will I, and I'll be really sad. But you guys have made it super nice to play with you guys. It's been an honor, and now I'm gonna cry.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So before I cry, you can find me online on Twitter or on my D&D Tumblr, where I just talk about my campaigns and stuff. I'm gonna put a thing there, and yep, I'm crying. I love you guys.
We love you too!
Oh, sad violin. Lauren. Oops, I hit things. I'm angry. Don't want it to end.
I don't know what's happening. That was stressful and fun. And yeah, that's it. I'll be back next week. There's the Twitter in the chat. Go on.
Move along.
Yep.
Fantastic. Chris.
We would not have been able to do that without chat. That chat just saved our bacon so many times. Really, it was all of us who did it. Like, not just us five,
Like
but the whole chat. Just seriously. Oh my god. the healing, the clutch plays.
my
Oberon
God.
felt so useless throughout the whole fight, and then suddenly just switched right at the end there.
Yeah.
Utterly useless from throwing cards to throwing lava, and that was amazing. So super epic fight. The campaign has been a roller coaster of emotions, and that fight at the end was deadly as hell. Yeah, you were right. Deadly was the only word I can use to describe it. But fantastic. Well done.
Oh my
Fantastic.
god, you got so emotional, Kiana. Your nose started to bleed.
Yep.
Oh no.
started
Oh
crying.
no.
You've been
Oh.
sweating
Bleeding.
profusely.
I keep making
Sorry.
people bleed. This is bad. Good lord. All right. Last but not least, Liam.
Yeah, wow, crazy stuff at the end there. When I leapt in its mouth, I knew what I was doing. I did actually it was weird how it actually ended up, because I wanted to find its heart exactly like that. It worked out perfectly fine, I guess. Although you did kind of steal away my moment with Oliver in the afterlife. That's okay.
Sorry.
I'll forgive you, Iona.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Nate. I pulled
Hey,
you back
don't
uphill.
try it. I don't
That's
know
okay.
you
I
want
wanted
to
to
try.
say thank you, Will, because it's been an epic fail. I can't wait to start the new one though next week.
Oh yeah.
Nice, it's all there.
Awesome. Yeah. And back to you guys. That was it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed this whole campaign, both seasons as well. Looking forward to the next one. Yeah, couldn't ask for a better crew for this one. Yeah, you know what, Mr. Luchador? I had a fucking lot going on. All right, I had a fucking lot going on in that fight. So we'll bring in a viewer decision in this next game as we head into Lord of the Rings. We're going to another set of mines, in fact, the Mines of Moria.